Hello everyone, and welcome to the compilation of sessions 1 through 5 of our Lost Mines of Phandelver playthrough. In this compilation, the editor has taken some time to update the sessions with uniform layouts. This should make everything a bit more pleasing on the eye, and help prevent those weird changes you would have noticed between sessions when it came to time, during, and out of combat. Keep in mind that some dialogue has been updated, removed, or added in. If you want the full raw experience, I recommend watching the sessions in order rather than just this compilation. In between each session, we'll have this audio cue play to let you know when a new session has begun, for those of you who like to listen to these as background noise. With all that said, hope you enjoy, and we look forward to the next session. Welcome back, everyone. Today marks the beginning of our playthrough of The Lost Mine of Phandelver. Before we begin, what do you guys think of everyone's new art?
Looks great, Ben. Great job.
Yeah, I like these new ones.
Awesome. We may change them later in the campaign as you guys get to higher levels, but if everyone wants to stick with these ones, we will.
I love them. I look so magical.
And I look very majestic. Well done, Ben.
All right, awesome. I also want to ask you guys and the viewers about your thoughts on our very first intro.
Very suspenseful.
Yeah, it's got me excited to go kick some ass.
Perfect. Well, gentlemen, let's get this started. In the city of Neverwinter, a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker asked you to bring a wagon load of provisions to the rough and tumble settlement of Phandalin, a couple of days' travel southeast of the city. Gundren was clearly excited and more than a little secretive about his reasons for the trip, saying only that he and his brothers had found something big, and that he'd pay you 10 gold pieces each for escorting his supplies safely to Barthen's Provisions, a trading post in Phandalin. He then set out ahead of you on horse, along with a warrior escort named Sildar Hallwinter, claiming he needed to arrive early to take care of business. You've spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter, and you've just recently veered east along the Tribor Trail. You've encountered no trouble so far, but this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along the trail.
I don't fuck with bandits. I'm trying to get paid.
Haha. You guys hear this come from one of your companions you have been traveling with these last few days. Donald, why don't you describe who they see saying this?
Walking alongside the wagon, you'll see a fairly young male human. He is wearing some shoddy metal armor that seems as though it hasn't been maintained in a while. Perhaps it was a hand-me-down, or maybe he just isn't very sure on the best ways to polish it. You'll see a long mane of golden hair going down the back of said armor. It is a bit dirty after the trek these last few days, but he is still attempting to not let it get too out of control. Donnie seems to be keeping a very keen eye out for any trouble, as he knows this area and what trouble it may hold.
You mentioned bandits? I assume you know of the bad rep this area gets too?
Donnie, you look up towards the wagon as you hear this voice questioning your knowledge of this portion of the trail. This figure hasn't said much so far this journey, but you've noticed him keeping just as close a watch on the outskirts of the road. Barack, would you please describe who Donnie sees looking down at him from the comfort of this wagon?
From atop the wagon, an elf is sat on what may be some boxes of supplies. The first thing you would notice about this particular elf is that he is not of fair skin like most. With the black and green fur cloak, he has not over his head during this open area. You can tell his complexion is of a more mixed background. This is only helped by the fact that as he stands to continue his watch, he seems to stand slightly shorter than your average elf. While standing, you can see small glints of metal lining his belt from where the sun reflects off it. He is armed, but does not appear to be one to flaunt his weaponry. Or maybe he just has a really nice belt on.
Ha ha ha! You're making it too easy for me, Barry.
You got something to say, Donald?
For Ben's sake, I'll hold my tongue. Back to what you were saying earlier, I do know this area. And I also know that people in this particular area may try to make quick work of us and make off with our goods. You may not know me well, Elfman, but know this. Do not try to prevent me from getting anything I deserve, especially some coin.
Oh, I have no doubt you'll get exactly what you deserve. And your name is?
I have no doubt either, and my name is Donnie. What about you?
It's Barbin.
Shifting focus to the front of the wagon, there are two other figures sitting and chatting while holding the reins of the two oxen pulling the supplies down this trail. George and Joe, you can decide who would like to speak first.
After you, Joe.
In the passenger seat of the wagon, there sits a short man with frizzy gray hair, frizzy gray eyebrows, and a bit coming from his ears as well. He has a very cheery voice due to his obvious excitement about reaching Phandalin eventually. He has on some robes that look a bit too big on him, almost like some nice and comfy pajamas. You can assume that they either aren't his or he never grew into them. Oh man, what'd I do to be in some pajamas right now?
Episode 1, and we're already going to need some Sleepy Joe name suggestions.
Yeah, I can't even argue on this one.
Maybe we could do like a pajama party or something, guys, maybe for our next episode.
Joe, there is no way I'm having a slumber party with other presidents and... Well, Ben?
Oh, come on. It'd probably be a lot of fun. It wouldn't even need to be a slumber party, just like one of those work party days. Like those bring your kids to work days.
The last thing I'm doing is bringing my kids anywhere near your workplace, Joe.
Oh, geez.
Guys, can we get back to whatever Joe was going on about?
Oh yeah, I'm finished anyway.
Sitting next to this halfling is a dwarf, just as small about, but much rounder. He has a robe on as well, but his is a dark green and is quite dirty. Funny enough, he also has graying hair, but also a large gray beard that goes down to chest level. He has a small bird on his lap. It's not his, it's just a wanderer, much like he is at this moment in time. He looks a bit nervous, but the funny stories being told by Yorkus next to him is helping to keep him composed. That and the two folks behind him that look far more dangerous.
Wow, very nice. Now back to our story. The four of you have been on the Tribor Trail for about half a day. As you come around a bend in your path, Gralmere, you spot two dead horses sprawled about 50 feet ahead of you, blocking the path. Each has several black-feathered arrows sticking out of it. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side.
In the middle of laughing from one of Yorkus's stories, hold on, something's wrong here.
Huh? What is it?
Look, right there, those horses and those arrows.
Oh shit. Hey, you two back there. There's trouble ahead.
Yeah, I see. Wait here, I'll go check it out.
I'll join him, you two. Keep your eyes peeled for any movement.
I'm going to approach these horses, Ben. Do I see anything unusual? Besides the arrows sticking out of them, of course?
You see pretty quickly that the saddlebags on these horses have been emptied of anything of potential value. There's also a leather holder of sorts covered by dirt off to the side of one of the horses. Taking a closer look, maybe a map case.
And what about these arrows? Do they look familiar to me?
I'd say they do. You've seen arrows like this in recent trips, only they were found in the back of normal townsfolk after night raids.
Oh shit, we need to back up, Donnie.
As you say this, you notice a small rustle to the right of the road, Barbin. But then, from the other side of the road, a goblin jumps from the brush. He has a crude scimitar of sorts and dashes towards Donnie. Another goblin jumps out with a bow. On the other side of the road, the same thing happens. I'll need everyone to roll initiative.
I got 13.
Fuck, only a 9.
Unnatural 20.
Oh, cool. Me too.
The first pair of goblins got a 19, and the second pair got 17. So our turn order will be Gralmere, Yorkus, all 4 goblins, Barbin, and then Donnie. Gralmere and Yorkus. You two are both still on the wagon and are about 40 feet away. Due to this, you won't be surprised in the first round. Barbin has high enough passive perception, so he won't be surprised either. Donnie, you are surprised, so your first turn is skipped. Sorry, bud.
There needs to be some way to make this fight fair. I'd whoop these punks easily otherwise.
All right, Growlmere, you're up first. What you doing?
Since I'm a bit far away, I'll hop off the wagon and use my action to dash up to one of the goblins that has a bow out. Then, as a bonus action, I'll cast Shillelagh. I'll mutter some words and smack my club into the dirt next to me. As I do this, my ordinary wooden club begins to emit a soft, radiant glow.
Sweet, you're up, Jorkus.
I too will hop off this wagon and run towards those goblins. As I run over, I'll snap my fingers and launch a red bolt of fire towards the other goblin archer in the brush.
First attack roll of the game, Joe. Let's do this.
That's a 13 to hit.
Jorkus, you send your small bolt at the goblin, but hit only the grass next to him. He snarls and prepares to retaliate.
Damn it, oh well.
Now, it's the goblin's turns. The first goblin swings his sword in anticipation at Donnie, but he deftly parries it away. The goblin next to Growlmere attempts to run to get some space. You get an attack of opportunity on him as a reaction.
Dang, only a 13 as well.
All right, he'll take a shot at you, hoping to catch you off balance after missing your swing. That's a crit fail. The goblin prepares to fire at you, but steps in some horse shit off the side of the road and shoots far wide in his disgust. I'll give you advantage on your next hit on him since he's a bit preoccupied at the moment.
Ha ha ha, hell yeah.
The second goblin with a sword lunges at Barbin while this is going on. That's a 16 to hit and 7 slashing.
Shit, okay.
The last goblin fires at Jorkus after having flames flung at him. Yikes, that's a 3. You're up, Barbin. You and Donnie are back to back, with goblins on either side of you.
I'll take out my short sword hidden under my cloak and stab at him. 22 to hit and 9 piercing damage.
That'll finish him off in 1 hit. How does Barbin kill this one?
A quick flick of my sword into the gut and a twist to seal the deal.
Nice. All right, Donnie is skipped due to being surprised. So it's Growlmere at the top of the round.
Crock of shit.
I'll go catch the goblin that scampered away and swing with advantage. 21 and 16 to hit for 10 bludgeoning damage.
Another one down? How you do it?
A nice swing for the fences sends him flying 10 feet away, face in the mud.
You're up, Jorkus.
I'm going to reposition and snap at the archer again. 16 to hit, 7 fire damage.
He's still up, but it looks like he's going to try to book it after being scorched by an elderly halfling. Now the goblin attacking Donnie pivots behind him to take a stab at Barbin while he isn't looking. 13 to hit for 7 slashing.
That just misses, thank God.
You're welcome.
What? Oh, shut up, Donnie.
That archer that was hurt decides to take another shot at Jorkus, determined to finish him off. That's a 6. Man, this guy sucks.
Old Jorkus is untouchable.
Go ahead, Barbin.
A stab at the weaselly goblin that tried to cheap shot me. 19 to hit for 8 piercing.
How's he fall?
I'm gonna slice at his hand to make him drop that sword, then knock him out with the butt of mine. We can definitely use this guy.
Very smart. You're up now, Donnie.
At last, I'll sprint up to the last goblin and swing my great sword. Hell yes, a 20. That doubles damage, right?
Oh, nice. Yeah, I don't think I explained how we'll be doing crits in this campaign. I think it'll be cool to have you guys roll 2 dice for damage on crits. And whatever the highest number you roll is, we'll just double that. So if you roll a 3 and a 5, we'll take the 5 and double it to 10.
That'd be great if Donnie actually rolled a natural 20. His was unnatural.
Wait, what? What's the difference, Joe?
You need to get a 20 on the die, not with your modifier added onto it.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Who even makes these rules?
Ha ha ha, at least you hit him, Donnie. What's the damage?
8 slashing. Will that finish him?
Haha, yeah, that does. How does Donnie kill the remaining robber?
After my long strides over my imposing yet handsome frame towers over the short beast, he's too stunned to move. Maybe it's out of adoration, or maybe he's pissing himself. I place my palm on his head and lift him up. He closes his eyes and his body falls limp to the terrain a moment later. I turn around, holding nothing but my sword and a head in my other hand.
What?
Jesus Christ.
Wait, how did you do that? Do you know magic too, Donnie?
Yes, old one, I do.
Well, maybe we can share our knowledge with each other. I can show you some cool spells.
I know one called Silence. Maybe I should use it right now.
It's okay, show me if we find more goblins.
Yeah, sure thing, Yorkus. I'll totally do that.
Joe, you worry me.
Yeah, let's just go interrogate that goblin Barbin knocked out.
Yeah, I'm still a bit stunned over Donnie's kill. Let's just move on.
I'll give the goblin a few slaps to the cheeks and start yelling at him to wake the hell up.
And I'll stand over Barbin, holding the decapitated head of his ally as an early birthday present.
Jesus, as the goblin comes to consciousness, he coughs and then screams at the gruesome sight laid before him. Please, please, not me too, spare me!
Now, where's the rest of your group? Goblins don't live in groups of 4?
Mercy, they're in a cave not too far from here.
Good, you'll be leading us there? And if so much as one gray hair falls off Yorkus's head, you'll be joining your friend here?
Yorkus's hair may fall out as is, so I don't see our green friend living long anyway.
This is true. I think it's the weather.
Or maybe because you and I are old farts.
Oh, yeah, huh? Maybe that too.
Haha, roll persuasion with advantage.
Got a 15.
Okay, I'll bring you there.
Good. Let's get a move on. Midgets. Park our wagon off the road in the forest and bind those oxen to a tree.
Yorkus, let's go.
Oh, yeah, of course.
It takes a few minutes to find a good spot for the animals and the wagon to fit, but they're tied securely to a tree and should be fine for food as long as you put some feed out.
Yeah, I'll do that. While we're away from the others, hey, Yorkus,
Huh? What is it?
just watch yourself around that blonde guy. He seems to kill for sport. And if we look entertaining enough to him, I don't doubt he'll try something.
What? Watch it, punk!
Donald, they're nowhere near you.
Oh, damn it. Fine.
Yeah, you watch yourself too. I'm more afraid of the goblins than anything, so we'll watch each other's back.
Deal. All right, Ben, we'll head back over.
About time, lead the way, green one.
Yes, sir, of course. The spared goblin begins to lead you into the forest. He's pretty good at maneuvering through all the bushes and thorns and moves warily towards the direction of the supposed cave.
While we're going, can I make sure there's an actual path we're following? I don't want him setting us up.
Yeah, roll survival.
Now that's a nat 20, Donnie.
Yeah, whatever.
Nice. Yeah, you see faint, small footsteps coming back and forth through the weeds and other foliage. It's safe to assume this is the right way. As you guys move on, what's the marching order for this trek?
I'll be up front with the goblin. I want to continue speaking as we move on.
I'll be behind Barbin.
Go in front of me, short round.
Wow, nice reference, but shut up. Yeah, I'll be behind Yorkus.
And then Donnie, got it. Barbin, what were you going to ask your guys captive?
How many of his friends are in this cave?
Let me think, sir. I think maybe no more than 20, I swear it.
Okay, and have you and your friends seen another dwarf on this trail? His name is Gundren, if that helps. Or a human named Sildar.
Yes, I think that dwarf is in the cave. He was in the eating cave last I remember.
Okay.
Why'd you sound so zesty there, Barry?
Huh? Me?
Haha, yeah, you went all teenage girl on us.
I don't think I did.
Ha ha ha! You totally did, Barry.
Yeah, whatever. I'll make sure to give you guys shit too next time you speak weird. Let's just keep moving.
Okay, right. After about 10 minutes of walking, the goblin stops you. Follow me, there's ropes here.
All right, is he being for real?
Perception check, anyone can do it.
22.
13.
Okay, you both scan the area, and yeah, he wasn't lying. Along the path you're skirting around, there's a snare trap along a tree. Seems he values Yorkus's hair.
All right, good. Let's move on.
Another. What feels like 10 minutes later, the goblin speaks again. Come on, watch out for the hole. It's a big hole. This one, you guys can easily see after he points it out. It's literally just a pit, and it's not even that deep.
What pathetic defenses. A rope in a hole. Are we going to be fighting jesters in this cave or goblins?
The goblin turns around to look at you and clutches his fists after hearing your comments.
Got a staring problem? I know another goblin who had one too. and I'll turn to the side to show the goblin head strapped to my belt.
No, sir! No! His fists loosen and he quickly turns back to the front, quiet as can be.
See, Yorkus? I casted silence on him.
Whoa, that's incredible.
What time does it appear to be, Ben?
You were ambushed around a bit past 2 to 3 in the afternoon, you assume. And after fighting, talking to the goblin, hiding your wagon, and journeying, it's probably around 4, give or take a bit.
All right, I say when we get to the outskirt of that cave, we wait in the forest and take a break for a moment. I want to talk to our guide some more and could use a rest before we go fighting. Maybe we could also surprise them at night.
Yeah, good thinking, Barbin.
All right, following the goblin's trail, you come across a large cave in a hillside 5 miles from the scene of the ambush. A shallow stream flows out of the cave mouth, which is screened by dense briar thickets. A narrow, dry path leads into the cave on the right-hand side of the stream.
Donnie and Jorkus, stick with our guide. Gralmir and I can scout ahead while there's still light.
Yeah, let's go check it out. I'm gonna stealth over.
You two can roll stealth and perception.
14 on stealth and 11 perception, not amazing.
9 stealth, 20 perception.
While you two aren't the sneakiest this time around, snapping twigs and brushing through leaves, nobody is on this side of the stream. Due to the thickets, however, you can't see much without crossing.
I don't think we should chance it. Let's wait till dark and cross.
Agreed.
We'll make our way back.
Well, anything?
Too risky to be spotted in the middle of a stream. We'll wait till dark and see what else this guy knows.
All right, are there any good dense spots for us to wait?
No check needed. This whole area is full of cover, and you can set up a spot without worry, so long as a fire isn't going.
While we wait, I want to speak with our new friend. You guys have a leader of sorts here?
Yeah, Clark, he's a bugbear, and a mean one at that.
What's Clark got you guys doing out here, and why did you take our employer?
Roll persuasion.
Only a 12.
Just Robin. I don't know much else.
Bullshit! Spill the beans, Pipsqueak!
Haha, roll intimidation.
Unnatural 20, baby.
Okay, don't tell Clark, please. He was told by King Groll to get the dwarf and bring him back to Cragmaw Castle.
Wait a second. This isn't a castle, and you said the dwarf was here.
Oh, well,
This guy spews nothing but crap. I ought to just kill him now.
Yes, I'm starting to think so too.
Hehe.
Barack got zesty again, hee.
Ha ha!
Damn it, why did Groll want Gundren?
I got a peek at the letter Clark received. Something from the Black Spider.
Ow! Spiders!
Chill out, Joe.
She wanted all his stuff, including some map.
You found a map right, Donnie?
No, just the empty holder for it. Am I good to kill this guy now?
No, please!
How about we keep him alive? Use him as a way to get across the stream easily. They may not shoot if they see us with him.
Yeah, I'll help!
Fine.
Let's just rest for a bit now.
Yeah, I'll make sure to tie up the goblin to a tree and sit next to him as we wait for night.
Same.
All right, so our party has made their way to the goblin hideout with the help of their goblin guide. They wait for dark, hoping to use their new companion as a way to gain safe passage across the stream and gain the upper hand in their upcoming fight. Before the moon rises on this brisk night, however, we'll end tonight's session. That was great, guys. Well done.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You guys want to go do something?
What you got in mind?
That slumber party?
Hell no, Joe. How about we play some magic?
I'd be down for that.
Yeah, sure, why not?
All right, we can all gather our things and meet at Joe's to play some Commander.
Are you allowed back there now, Donald?
We'll find out.
Yeah, we can play at the White House so long as Donald doesn't bring that bullshit Stacks deck again.
What's wrong with Liesa?
It's Stacks Donald. We want to have fun.
How about Winota?
Dude, that's the same thing.
I'd rather go against your sliver deck, Donnie.
Deal, say no more.
All right, my place at 5:30ish sound good?
Cool with me.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah, it sounds good.
All right, see you guys later.
Welcome back, guys. I assume you noticed some changes to our intro.
Yeah, wow, we look a bit more official now.
There's also been some changes to our display. With more we'll see later as you guys venture on.
Oh boy, I'm so excited, Benny.
Please don't call me that, Joe.
What if I ask really nicely?
Let's not annoy our DM, please.
Yeah, Joe, that's like rule number 1 of D&D.
And I thought Joe was the most experienced player out of us all.
Oh, yeah, sorry, Mr. Shapiro.
Joe, just call me Ben.
You got it, Ben.
Now that that's over, I want to give a big thanks to the viewers for all the support on our last episode. Some of the visual and audio changes have actually been made due to feedback, so thank you guys very much. As always, if you have any more tips or ideas, don't be afraid to comment them, and I'll continue to relay them to our editor. With all that being said, let's begin tonight's session. Last we left off, our party was following the Tribor Trail with a quest to deliver a wagon of supplies to the town of Phandalin under the employment of a dwarf named Gundren Rockseeker. During their journey, they had found horses that met an untimely end and were then ambushed by goblins moments later. After knocking one goblin out and, well...
Hey, they had it coming.
Yeah, right. And, dispatching of the remainder, we'll say. Rather than risking crossing the stream upon arrival to the cave, the party waited till the skies darkened and continued to interrogate the goblin, who they had now discovered to be a liar of sorts. We pick back up with the party after a short rest, during which time they decided to spare the goblin to use him as a means to infiltrate the cave. Did anyone use hit dice to heal during the rest? I think most of you finished that battle unscathed.
I was the only one that got hit, and yeah, I healed and rolled back up to full.
All right, sounds good. So what's your guys' plan now that it's dark?
So, we're gonna have this goblin act like he captured us or something?
Ha ha, good joke, Gralmir. As if this weasel could be intimidating enough to capture the four of us. Namely, me.
That's a fair point. The other clan members probably won't buy that.
How should we do this then?
Ben, is the goblin's face beat up pretty bad?
Taking a look at him, it looks like Barbin may have broken his nose. It's not pretty, but then again, it beats being dead.
Okay, guys, I have a disguise kit. Maybe if I fix him up a little bit, we can have him look as though we got into a fight, but spared him.
Joe, last session called, they want their plot back. That's literally what we did.
Let me finish, you idiot. We say that we spared him in the hopes of speaking to their leader, as we have a business opportunity that may interest him.
Now this sounds interesting.
We say the goblins started the fight thinking we were random people, but we have actually been sent here from Neverwinter by our own leader.
Yeah, I think this could work. And by using that disguise kit, we can make it look like we tried to make amends by fixing his injuries.
Exactly.
I guess there are some gears turning underneath the cobwebs in that dome of yours. Seems I misjudged you, Yorkus.
That's very kind of you, Donnie.
So is this your plan?
Yeah, I want to ask the goblin his name, though, first. It wouldn't be very diplomatic if we did not even know our guide's name.
Yorkus, as you pose the question to the young goblin, he answers, "Everyone just calls me Oaf, so I guess that's my name."
Ha ha ha, seriously, Oaf?
Yeah, that's what they call me.
This is amazing. Now we have a party with two Oafs.
So should we start to head towards the cave?
Yeah, it's a pretty solid plan. Let's go.
All right, before we make our way across, I'm going to use my disguise kit to help Oaf look a bit less hurt.
Give me an intelligence check, Yorkus.
Boom! 16.
Wow, nice. Yorkus pulls out a small kit from his bag and begins to go to town on Oaf's face. To everyone's surprise, Oaf's nose actually looks much better now, even under closer inspection.
Awesome job, Jorkus. Oaf looks like 1,000,000 platinum.
It still hurts though, sir.
Well, keep up our ruse when we cross and make our way inside, or else it'll be hurting even more.
Yes, sir.
Oaf, take the lead. Take my torch as well. I'll pull out a torch from my pack. Jorkus, can you light this?
Yeah, I'll set it down on the ground and cast a firebolt to get it going. Here you go, Oaf. Now let's go.
Follow me, sirs. Oaf begins to make his way down to the stream and shortly after begins to cross. Are you all still following?
Yep, let's go.
Can I look around to see if we're being watched?
If you have dark vision, roll perception normally. If not, you have disadvantage.
Straight roll. Oh no. Natural 1.
Haha, as Gralmir is walking alongside you all, he seems distracted trying to check for any peeping eyes in the woods. In the middle of his gaze, he suddenly trips over a pebble, splashing into the stream and being absolutely drenched now.
Oh man, it's a bit cold now that I took a quick dip into the water.
Did anyone come to investigate the noise bin?
Continuing to cross the stream, it doesn't appear to have attracted anyone yet.
All right, let's go, Oaf, and watch your step for now on Gralmir.
On the east side of the stream, flowing from the cave mouth, a small area in the briar thickets has been hollowed out to form a lookout post or blind. Wooden planks flatten out the briars and provide room for guards to lie hidden and watch the area, including a pair of goblins lurking there right now. Let me speak to them, sirs.
Just don't fuck this up, Oaf.
As Oaf approaches the two goblins, you can tell they are on high alert now that he is traveling with a full party of new people. Who are these idiots? One of them says while staring daggers at Oaf. Calm down, would you? These fine sirs are wishing to speak to Clark. Something concerning coin that I think he'll be interested in. Wow, that's a nat 20 on Oaf's deception.
I knew this plan would work.
Oh, I'm sure he would be. But wait, where's the rest of your hunting group?
I'll step up before Oaf says anything dumb. Your compatriot here and his allies ambushed us, unaware that we were traveling here with a wagon of supplies and a business opportunity for Mr. Clark. As you can see, his allies are no longer here due to that unfortunate battle. Yet we have mended the wounds of Oaf, seeing as he understood our purpose of travel.
Roll persuasion.
14.
The DC went down because of your nice disguise work. Well, it appears you did try to help this idiot here. Fine, go ahead.
Very gracious. Good evening, gentlemen.
Well done, Jorkus. Let's continue.
Just inside the cave mouth, a few uneven stone steps lead up to a small, dank chamber on the east side of the passage. The cave narrows to a steep fissure at the far end and is filled with the stench of animals. Savage snarls and the sounds of rattling chains greet your ears, where 3 wolves are chained up just inside the opening. Each wolf's chain leads to an iron rod driven into the base of a stalagmite.
We probably should avoid going near these guys. Let's go quickly, Oaf.
Yes, sirs, follow me. The wolves continue to growl and bark at you, but make no attempt to pull from their chains as you quickly pass by their small den. The main passage from the cave mouth climbs steeply upward, the stream plunging and splashing down its west side. In the shadows, a side passage leads west across the other side of the stream. For those with dark vision, I believe only Gralmir and Barbin. In the shadows of the ceiling to the north, you can just make out the dim shape of a rickety bridge of wood and rope crossing over the passage ahead of you. Another passage intersects this one, 20 feet above the floor.
Are there any goblins on that bridge spying on us?
Perception check.
14.
Peering up, you see no trace of any goblins keeping guard. Maybe they're all asleep since you came when it was dark, or maybe you just can't see them.
What time would you say it is since we rested till it was dark?
By now, after waiting, maybe 8 or 9-ish.
All right, so I assume some of them are still awake. Everyone just be ready for any trouble.
Trouble's my middle name.
I thought it was John.
Holy shit, Joe, seriously?
Yeah, wow, Joe, you're right. Silly me. Let's just press on.
As you continue forward, you all see a dark shape making its way away from the bridge to the right. Small pebbles kick off the edge of the overpass above you as this figure begins to shift.
Wait, you! We're here with Oaf to speak to Clark. I'm sure he would not want his guests injured.
Yeah, it's me. A few moments pass, no sound, and then a small goblin looks over the bridge. Oaf, what you doing with these chumps? You heard the dwarf, here to see boss. Fine, get up here. Oaf begins to move with haste as he was ordered. As he leads you forward, the stream passage continues up beyond another set of uneven steps ahead, bending eastward as it goes. A waterfall sounds out from a larger cavern somewhere ahead of you.
I say we take out any idiots in here, then we can face their boss without him getting any help.
Depends on how many others are alongside this one goblin we spoke to.
Oaf, and you all eventually climb the remainder of the stairs after discussing. This cavern is half filled with 2 large pools of water. A narrow waterfall high in the eastern wall feeds the pool, which drains out the western end of the chamber to form the stream that flows out of the cave mouth below. Low fieldstone walls serve as dams holding the water in. A wide exit stands to the south, while 2 smaller passages lead west. The sound of the waterfall echoes through the cavern, making it difficult to hear.
Difficult to hear? Oh, this is too perfect.
So how many goblins are in this chamber?
Looking around, there appears to be 4 goblins. You assume one of them was the one you spoke to by the overpass.
I will approach alongside Oaf. Hello, soon-to-be friends. We have business with Clark, and our guide here has been tasked with bringing us to him. I thank you very much for your understanding, as I am quite sure you do not get many visitors in these parts.
Roll persuasion, haha.
Would I have any bonus because of being with Oaf? He hasn't done anything to give our plan away, right?
Let's see. Oaf looks a bit uneasy, but hasn't fucked anything up, so yeah, I'll lower the DC on this.
Wow, another 14. That's like 3 tonight.
2 of the goblins look a bit bewildered after hearing your story, but seem to just believe you. After all, you wouldn't have made it this far if you were lying, right? The others have their heads cocked too, but are more interested than anything else, it seems. Oaf starts to give the others grief. He's obviously nervous, and his facade seems to be starting to crack. You don't want to keep boss waiting, right?
Oh shit, here we go.
One of the goblins approaches. You know his voice to be similar to the raspy one by the bridge earlier.
Excuse me, your name, sir? I would like to know the name of the one who is giving our guide and potential business associate trouble after a rough day for him and ourselves. Maybe Clark would like your name too.
Scret, now what's this business about?
I can't say this near these fools you're with. Look at them. They look like a bunch of idiots after hearing my friend speak. Let's step away, and we'll speak more openly.
Haha, this is great. Roll deception with advantage due to that threat, but also because his allies do look like a bunch of idiots after hearing Yorkus speak.
Nat fucking 20, baby.
This just keeps getting better. Scret turns to the others who still sit there looking at Yorkus. Some of them pick their nose, and the other is just scratching his ass. You make a point, let's go over here.
I'll walk with him to the staircase, winking at the others as I leave.
Looks like Barbin is getting lucky tonight.
Scret makes sure that nobody is spying on your conversation and looks to you. So, what's this deal about?
Let me show you. And I'll quickly pull my short sword out from under my cloak and stab him.
He has no idea this is coming due to the deception roll. So, this will be with advantage and sneak attack if you hit...
Dirty 20 for 5+6 sneak attack.
Quick and clean. Scret looks very interested 1 second, and the next. He is looking down with a hand over his mouth and a blade in his chest. He slumps against the side of the cave as his expression begins to empty of any recognition.
Goddamn.
I'll make my way back up to the others. Scret had to go take a piss. Let's go see Clark now.
Deception check.
Another 14 for the night.
One goblin starts to walk to the staircase. A piss? This seems weird.
I'll nod to the others, and once he passes me, I'll stab him in the back too.
Another roll. No advantage because he's suspicious.
Shit, 12.
Out of the corner of his eye, the goblin hears you reach for something and jerks around, just out of the way. Everyone, roll for initiative.
4, dang it.
Oh, me too.
8, not much better.
You guys are ass, 14.
So our order is Goblin 1, Donnie, Barbin, Goblin 2 and 3, Gralmir, then Yorkus. Beginning of combat. The goblin you tried to stab Barbin takes out a blade of his own and makes an attempt to slash at you. Dirty 20 for 7 slashing. Donnie, you're up, with Barbin next.
Get the hell out of the way, Oaf. I'll push him aside, then strike one of the idiots in front of me. Dirty 20 as well. For 11 slashing.
1 down, how does Donnie start this fight off?
A quick slice from the shoulder, carving down. I push the runt off my blade and look to the other. Go ahead, Barry.
I'm getting revenge for him hitting me. 23 to hit for 9 piercing.
Another one down, any flair?
Nope. I'm gonna run to corner that last goblin before he tries any slick shit.
All right, well, it's his turn. He swings at Donnie, but in his fear, slices at nothing but his breastplate. He's practically shitting himself right now and stands there stunned. You're up, Gralmir.
It's clubbing time. Another dirty 20 for 7 bludgeoning.
Wow, as quickly as this battle started, it's over. A bonk from Gralmir sends the last goblin over the small wall and face first into one of the dams.
I didn't even get a turn. At least me and Oaf got to sit back and watch together.
Yeah, Oaf has a very large grin on his face now.
I take it you didn't like them?
They don't like me, so I don't like them.
Very simple way of thinking. I like it. Let's go see your boss now.
Man, this is fun. Lead on, Oaf. I can't wait to give Clark a taste of my steel.
Of course, sirs. You climb the stairs and out of the extremely loud waterfall portion of the cavern. Upon arriving, sacks and crates of looted provisions are piled up in the south end of this large cave. To the west, the floor slopes toward a narrow opening that descends into darkness. In the middle of the cavern, the coals of a large fire smolder. Beside this fire sits a bugbear, and laying by him, a mangy wolf. Off to the side are 2 goblins talking, who immediately draw swords after noticing your arrival. Clark doesn't seem to notice until one of them yells to your group, "Oaf, what you doing with these fellas? Free kills for boss?" No. They are here to speak of coin with him.
This is true.
The bugbear stands to his feet, holding his wolf by the scruff of its neck. "I'll decide what is and isn't true," he yells. "Oaf, you bring Clark outsiders as though they could give him anything he needs. I ought to kill you now for this." "No, please, they mean to bring Clark great wealth." "And how so? Speak up, outsiders."
I'll pull a flask out of my bag, but make sure not to present it fully yet, so they can't get a good look at what it may be. Maybe if you saw this, you'd understand. And I'll hand it to Yorkus. There's a small label on it, depicting it to be oil inside. I assume he'll get the idea.
Oh, I do.
Okay, roll deception, Barbin.
Only a 10.
You! Grab that and bring it here! He points to one of the goblins, who quickly makes his way to Yorkus.
I suppose this could maybe work still.
I'll make sure to hand the goblin the flask with the label facing away from him.
The goblin snarls at you while taking the clay flask and shuffles over to Clark, still keeping eyes on you. And what may this be?
Does Clark hold it?
No, he's having the goblin inspect it first.
It's a present, and I'll snap my fingers and cast Firebolt at the flask the goblin is holding.
Go ahead and roll, then it's initiative.
18 to hit for 8 fire damage.
Okay, nice. Only the goblin is in range of the flask, but he'll take extra damage from the oil as it catches flames. Since the wording on oil flasks is weird, we'll just say he takes the 5 fire from it exploding on him, and 5 more next round if he lives. The floor around him is also in flames for 2 rounds. Now everyone, roll initiative.
Damn it, 11.
19.
Same.
I think you two have rolled the same initiatives as each other every fight so far.
We're like 2 peas in a pod.
Right.
A 19 and you two still can't beat me. 22.
Wow, really high rolls. I got a 20, 2 18s, and a 16. Order is Donnie, Goblin 2, Grelmir, Jorkus, Goblin 1, the Wolf, Clarg, and then Barbin. Beginning of combat, Donnie, one goblin has gone up in flames and is freaking out while the other has pulled out a bow. Clarg is pissed and has sicked his wolf on your group and pulls out a rusty morning star. What are you doing?
I'm fucking Clarg up is what I'm doing. I charge at him. 22 to hit for 15 slashing damage, baby.
Wow, nice hit. Clarg looks seriously hurt after that blow. After you strike Clarg, the goblin with a bow takes a shot at you. Wow, natural 3, the arrow flies way wide of you through the fire and flames on the floor and into a stalagmite. Go ahead, Grelmir.
Could have cast Fairy Fire without catching Donnie in it?
Yeah, but then you wouldn't get the wolf in it either.
That's okay. I'll take a small sack out of my back pocket and toss the powder in the air in front of me. I'll jab my staff, rather than my club, through the powder in midair, and green lights begin to light up creatures within range.
What save is that?
DC 13 Dex save.
Clarg saves, but both goblins fail and begin to shine.
That's my turn. Go get him, Yorkus. You have advantage against the goblins now.
Awesome. I'll step in front of Ove to make sure my buddy is safe, then snap at the archer. Oh man, natural 1 and an ace.
Did you have a stroke there, Joe?
Yeah, that one kind of worried me.
No, I'm okay, I promise. I got an 8.
Well, all right then, Jorkus. A small sneeze sends your firebolt zipping past the archer and into the wall of the cave behind him. Now it's Goblin 1, who dies to the flames, continuing to scorch him. So it's actually the wolf and then Clarg. Clarg's wolf snaps at his attacker, but does no damage, only biting into the air as Donnie dodges the feral-looking beast.
I'm untouchable.
As Donnie exclaims this mid-fight, Clarg smashes the piss out of him. That's a 17 to hit 14 piercing.
Oh, fuck.
Say it, Donnie.
I'm down.
Ha ha! Mr. Untouchable got his shit pushed in.
Shut the hell up, Barry!
It's okay, Donnie. We'll save our damsel in distress.
Whatever, just do it quick.
Yeah, I rolled max damage on that. Sorry, Donald. Barbin, you see Donnie fall after getting too cocky. Now, Clarg begins to approach you all. What are you doing?
Is he next to anyone?
Yep, he's right in Grelmir's face.
All right, I'll whip out my short bow and take a shot at him. Yes, 19 to hit. That's 7 damage, but also 3 from sneak attack since he's next to an ally.
Barbin, time seems to slow. You think back on your life and what has led you here. Such a hard life growing up, and you've seen your fair share of death. But to see Donnie, your ally, knocked down in a single blow from this terrifying opponent, you start to get scared. As Clarg prepares to do the same to your new dwarven companion, you take aim. You steady your hands and your mind, and you fire. Time resumes. You look to Clarg to see if your shot was true, and he stares back, but so too does the arrow embedded right into his jugular. He no longer has a weapon in his hand, and instead is only staring blankly at you with his hands around the wound. He drops to his knees, maintaining eye contact until his eyelids drop, as well as him to the interior of the now getting fairly hot cavern.
Holy shit, Barbin, you just saved me.
I'll run to the Goblin Archer now to close the distance and prevent him taking more easy shots at us.
Okay, Donnie, give us a death saving throw. Roll a d20. 2 to 9 is 1 fail. 10 to 20 is 1 success. A natural 1 is 2 fails. And a natural 20 lets you stand back up at 1 health. 3 fails and you are dead. 3 successes and you are stabilized.
Here we go. 3 fuck.
All right, Archer's turn. He's going to disengage as a bonus action and shoot at you, Barbin. A 10 for sure misses. His arrow again flies astray. These archers are ass. Grelmir is up, then Jorkus.
Bonking time. I'll first smack my club on the floor and cast Shillelagh, then go bonk that wolf. Natural 1.
Karma!
You prepare to take a baseball-esque swing at the wolf, but you miss and throw your club 10 feet away. The wolf thinks you're trying to play fetch, but only barks at you, preparing to bite.
Last spell slot, I'm going to Healing Word on Donnie. That's 5 HP.
Finally, take your turn, Yorkus, so I can go soon.
All right, I'll snap at the Goblin again with advantage. A 21 and a nat 20, baby.
Okay, so roll 2d10 first, then double the highest roll.
That's 10 damage doubled to 20.
Yorkus sends another bolt of fire at the archer. This time, it flies past Barbin and smashes right into its target. The goblin is instantly decimated, leaving nothing but a cartoon-like burn mark on the wall where he once was. The wolf will now bite at the clubless Growlmere. Another 10 to hit. Man, these dice are going into dice jail.
Time to do what I do best.
Get one shot?
Very funny. Dang it, only a 9 to hit.
Haha.
Just go, George.
I don't want to have the wolf opportunity attack me, so I guess I'll just punch him in the nose. Wow. A 22 to hit for 4.
A nice bonk from your hand has the wolf looking on its last leg.
Finish this, Jorkus.
Firebolt time. 50 to hit for 6 fire damage.
Barry, it's happening again. I'm actually starting to worry now.
Yeah, Joe, did you take your pills before I picked you up?
I can't really remember.
So that's a no. Here, just finish off my Red Bull.
What flavor is it?
Just drink it, Joe. You're over there slurring your words, for God's sake.
Fine, okay. Ben, do I kill the wolf?
Well, yeah, it's dead. Let us know if you're feeling okay, though, please. I'd really rather not have to explain why the current president collapsed at the table in my basement.
Good point.
Maybe we should just call that tonight's session.
Yeah, we can end here. You should get Joe home. We'll pick up next week. Our party has defeated the bugbear, Clarg, through their wits, steel, and magic. Next up on their list is to find where Sildar is being held and hope they aren't too late.
Thanks for having us, Ben. I'm going to go get Joe home now. Come on, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Ben. That was lots of fun.
Oh, God.
Let's go, Joe.
I take it no magic this time.
Yeah, that's a safe bet. I'll see you guys next week, hopefully.
Yup, see ya.
Take care, Ben.
Barack just texted me. They'll be here in a second, guys.
Did we really have to wear these pajamas, Ben? I mean, I look ridiculous.
Maybe you look ridiculous because your pajamas are just another suit.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't get it. A good businessman always looks his best.
You must be a very poor businessman then, Donald.
Real zinger, George.
Hey, we decided we would wear pajamas as a nice gift to Joe since he wasn't feeling well last time. It's not exactly the slumber party he asked for, but it's something. He had me worried last week.
Yeah, I hope he's doing better.
As much as I give him grief, I don't wish ill upon him. Don't expect me to do this again, though?
It's the thought that counts. That's the door. They're here.
Hey, guys.
Oh my gosh, you guys are in PJs too?
Yeah, Joe, we wanted to make you feel better, so we decided to give you a little surprise.
Donnie even has his mud stompers out. Wow, this is the best day ever.
My what? What the hell are mud stompers? Oh, wait. Joe, you creepy old bat?
I'm kidding, chill out. This is really nice of you though, guys. I'm feeling a lot better than last week.
Excited to get into the session? Ben said we should be leveling up today.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, I've been looking forward to this one.
All right, well, take a seat and we'll get started. Last we left off, the party of adventurers had waited until the dark of night while devising a plan on how best to infiltrate the Goblin cave across the stream. After some deliberation, Yorkus put together a plan of using their Goblin captive, whose name was apparently Oaf, to deceive their way to the boss of the hideout and rescue the escort of their employer, Sildar Hallwinter. Through Jorkus's surprisingly good application of basically makeup on Oaf's broken nose, they managed to dupe the guards outside and gain entry to the cave unharmed. Further in the cave, an excellent stealth kill on one goblin from Barbin and the quick beatdown of the remainder cleared the path to the cavern where the bugbear, Clarg, was resting by a campfire. The party had brought an apparent gift to him, but upon the inspection of this clay container from one of Clarg's goblin henchmen, Yorkus casted a firebolt at the clay pot, which exploded and set the goblin lackey ablaze. Battle ensued, with Donnie getting a great hit on Clarg and dodging multiple hits from his wolf and the goblins. The battle seemed lost, however, when Donnie was brought down in one fell swoop of Clark's spiked and rusty Morningstar. Before he could do the same to the remainder of the group, Barbin turned the tides with a well-placed shot to Clark's neck, killing him on the spot. This opened up the chance for Gralmir to heal Donnie, and the remainder of the enemies were defeated without more casualties. We now pick up after the fight. With Barbin and Donnie still hurt, the party knows they still must find where Sildar is and save him. So guys, what would you like to do?
Hold the fuck on, Ben. Where's our badass art?
I kind of like these new ones.
We'll be keeping the art like this for the episode unless you get into a fight. Then we'll switch to the other ones.
You're kidding, right?
It's okay, Don. I think we'll be fighting soon anyways. We still have to find Sildar.
Well, let's just go find something to fight then.
We should probably check Clark and his belongings for anything of value. I could use some heals.
Well, can't you heal us, Gralmir? You healed Donnie.
I can't at the moment. I need a rest first.
Fuck, all right. Let's check this cavern before we go on. Oof! Get over here and help us. It's the least you could do after hiding in every fight we've gotten into so far.
Yes, sir. Sorry.
Do we need to roll, Ben?
Not for this. In this cavern, there are boxes of supplies scattered across the room, as well as a chest along the right wall by you, Barbin.
A chest? Let me open it.
I'm gonna go look at the boxes. Want to help Yorkus?
Yeah, I'll check those out with Gralmir.
I open it.
Inside the chest, Barbin, there is 600 copper pieces and 110 silver pieces. There's also 2 potions of healing and some kind of a jade statuette of a frog with tiny golden orbs for eyes.
I'll approach the chest alongside Barbin. What the hell is that thing? Did you find anything of actual value?
Just some copper and silver coin. There are healing potions, though. Here, take one.
Awesome, thanks. How much silver, though? I don't want the shit coin, just the shiny ones.
There's 110 pieces. Split it with those 2. I'll keep the shit coin as you called it. And this frog thing,
Suit yourself. I'm gonna drink my healing potion and join the others.
I'll use mine too before joining the others.
Okay, 2d4 plus 2. That's 5 HP, so I'm back to 10.
Back to full, awesome.
Okay, nice. So while you two were checking the chest, you guys were looking at the boxes. You can both roll investigation real quick.
Oh man, that's a 4. Well, you can't do much worse than that, at least.
Oh yeah? 2 minus 1, so 1.
Haha, what the hell?
Oh, wow. As Donnie and Barbin come to help aid the search of Gralmir and Yorkus, they are stunned at what they see. On one hand, Gralmir is thrashing about in one of the boxes while sneezing uncontrollably. It's not obvious why he's in the box or why he's sneezing, but he is. On the other hand, Yorkus is trying to help him out of this large box, but is constantly slipping on some kind of liquid seeping out of the box next to him.
What are you 2 doing? We need to get going.
The Chuckle Brothers are doing what they do best, obviously. We just wouldn't get it, Barbin.
Yeah, apparently so. You guys are making Oaf look like a scholar. Speaking of which, did you find anything?
Oaf is waiting next to a different box and is holding another potion of healing in his hand. Yeah, looks.
Oaf, you make me proud. Let's get these idiots out of here now and continue on.
Donnie dex saving throw.
You gotta be shitting me. Dirty 20, thank God.
Haha. Donnie walks to the box and avoids what he can now see as ale on the stone floor. He lifts Gralmir, who is now covered in spices, out of the box with ease.
You smell like a back alley kitchen, Gralmir. Let's just go find Sildar now.
You saved my life, Donnie. Thank you.
Yeah, that was a close one. Let's get out of here, quick.
Okay, make sure you guys split your coins as you wish, and Barbin, you can add that potion from Oaf.
Sweet. Okay, Oaf. Which way to the eating place or whatever it was called?
Follow me, sirs. Just be quiet. Oaf leads you back past the wells in the previous room, and this time across the poorly built bridge. As you all bend the corner, the air is hazy with the smoke of a cooking fire, and pungent from the smell of poorly cured hides and unwashed goblins. You begin to cringe at the foul smell in this area. All but Gralmir, that is, who is still sneezing at times due to the spices.
We come here when they're hopefully asleep to surprise them, but this guy's gonna wake all of them up.
Yeah, maybe you should hold back for a minute, Gralmir.
Yeah, you guys go on without me. I'm gonna try to rid myself of all this stuff.
I'll miss you, Gralmir. Be safe.
You're the one going to the eating den, Yorkus. I think I'll be okay.
Oh man, that's right.
Enough, lovebirds. Let's go, Yorkus.
Pushing deeper into the stench, this large cave is divided in half by a 10-foot-high escarpment. A steep, natural staircase leads from the lower portion to the upper ledge. On this lower portion, a fire is still burning, and around it lays 4 goblins sound asleep. On the upper level, however, there are 2 more goblins, and they're awake but busy at the moment. Stealth checks from you guys, and I'll roll for Oath.
Nat 20 for 22.
Got 24?
8.
You all enter this room as quiet as can be, but one of you has a bit of a wardrobe malfunction. Donnie, as you all enter, the small pouch you stored the silver from Clark's chest unravels from a poorly tied knot on your belt. A once quiet approach now turned into a cacophony of clinking across the den, as your earnings have not just drawn the attention of the 2 goblins awake, but also awoken 3 of the goblins that were sleeping.
Oh, shit.
One of the goblins on the upper level turns around and yells, "Yeemik!" The other goblin turns around excited from the sound of coin hitting the floor, but is frightened to see your group standing right behind Oaf. Oaf, watch out. Get up, you worthless sacks. Kill them. Roll for initiative.
Got 19.
Me too.
George and I didn't get the same initiatives this time, 15.
Only a 5.
Okay, our order is Donnie, Gralmir, Jorkus, Yeemik, 4 goblins, Barbin, and then the last goblin. Donnie, you're up first.
Hack and slash, baby. I'll swing at the nearest goblin to me. That's 17 to hit for 13 damage.
Blood splatters to the floor as Donnie quickly slices across one goblin. Anything else?
I'll shout to Gralmir. Get in here, quick!
Okay, Gralmir is up. From what you see down the hall as a fight is ensuing next to a crackling fire. Keep in mind that you're about 35 feet away from your nearest ally and 40 from the nearest enemy.
I will use my bonus action to clean the remaining spices off me, and my action to dash then, all the way to the goblins by Yorkus. That's my turn.
Go ahead, Jorkus.
I'm gonna magic missile the goblin right next to me. That's max damage, 5 force.
So Joe, we spoke about how you wanted to do wild magic for this campaign. The first spell you cast using first level or up each turn will have you roll 2 d20s with disadvantage. If either is a 1, we roll the d100.
Well, that's an 8 and a 1.
Oh wow, let's see what happens, I guess. Haha, Yorkus. After sending the small red bolt at the goblin next to you, he watches as you rise a foot off the floor. You are currently under the levitate spell.
It's okay, this is meant to happen. That's my turn.
Now it's Yeemik who runs to the south wall of the room where a figure is sat on the floor and begins to start cutting something. That will end his turn.
That sounds like bad news.
Yeah, someone take care of him.
Before that happens, we have 3 goblins up. The first goblin will take a slash at Yorkus, who is still slightly drifting off the floor. That's a dirty 20 to hit and 8 slashing.
Holy shit.
You still up?
Yeah, I'm at 1 HP though.
The next goblin will attack Gralmir. That's 19 to hit for 4 damage.
All right, not too bad.
And now the last goblin will take a shot at Barbin, and 11 misses you.
I'm going to take a stab at the goblin next to Jorkus. That's 21 to hit and 5 slashing plus 1 from sneak attack.
That's just enough. A quick slice in the gut drops the goblin and makes an opening for Jorkus to float around safely. Anything else?
No, I'm going to stay in front of Jorkus since he's hurt.
Okay, one last goblin up. He's going to take a shot at you now, too. That's another 21 to hit for another 8 damage.
You get new dice, Ben? These archers are actually doing some damage?
Haha, not yet. About time I have some good rolls, though. All right, Donnie, you're up.
I'm gonna go for the goblin on Gralmir. What's with these matching rolls tonight? Another 21 to hit for 8 damage.
Another one down? You want to do anything else?
I'm gonna start running up the stairs to the one they called Yeemik.
All right. Donnie moves surprisingly quick in his armor to drive his sword through one goblin and then dash up the stairs. He's now within just 10 feet of Yeemik and the figure tied up.
Can I see who it is now?
Yup, you see an older male human in dirty and ripped up rags. He has slightly graying hair and looks quite bloody and tired.
This must be the guy. That's my turn. Go ahead, Gralmir.
Could I reach the goblin on the upper level by Yeemik?
Only if you used your action to dash.
Okay, I guess I'll bonk the goblin with the bow on this level. Does 13 hit?
It does not. You go for a haymaker, but the goblin ducks just before he would have been splatted by you.
Dang it, go ahead, Jorkus.
I will use my movement to float 10 feet into the air and say, "Behold, puny goblins, you stand in the presence of greatness. Cease your worthless attempts at harming us, and I may spare you."
You're kidding.
Roll, we'll say intimidation, I guess.
Before this, I will cast a magic missile at Yeemik's guard on the top level. That's 4 force damage.
He looks very hurt now, so roll with advantage, Jorkus.
A 3 and a 19.
Oh, we also have to roll wild magic. 2 more d20s.
A nat 20 and a 6.
Okay, you're good. After saying these words and sending a bolt of pure force at the first goblin to look at you strangely, we'll go to Yeemik's turn. He drops the small knife in his hand and shouts to you, "Enough! What do you want?"
We have defeated Clarg, and you are all on your last leg, it seems. We have come to help our friend Sildar and continue on our way.
Wait, you killed Clarg?
You're damn right we did.
Why didn't you say so? We hate him!
Because you immediately tried to kill us.
Well, of course I did. Now that Clarg's gone, I can rule in his place. Just take the human and be gone.
I don't like the cut of this schmuck's jib.
Shut it. What do you say, small floating man?
I say you leave this place and Oaf will take Clark's spot.
Oaf, that guy's an idiot.
For challenging us, you are as well. Now leave.
Another intimidation check, this one with disadvantage. He seems really hell-bent on taking Clarg's spot.
Dirty 20 and a 5, darn it.
No, I'm not leaving without finishing this fight. We'll go back into combat now, same initiatives. Yimik is up. He picks the knife back up and stabs the wounded human bound along the cave walls. It will be an instant hit. He plunges the knife deep and begins to run towards the edge of this upper level and jumps down. He succeeds his acrobatics check and lands safely on the bottom floor. Now the Goblin by Barbin will use his bonus action to disengage, and then will shoot at you. A 13 just misses you, I believe. Your turn, Barbin.
I'll shoot back at that goblin. That's 19 to hit for 5 piercing.
One more Goblin falls. It's just Yimik and his guard, who is barely holding on now.
I'll run towards Yimik and end my turn.
Okay, the injured Goblin will fire at Jorkus, who is still floating about 11 feet in the air. Yikes, that's a 7. The Goblin is too hurt to even aim properly, and his shot is way off. The arrow does nothing but dink off the back of the cave wall. He can't run because Donnie and Grelmir are blocking the stairs, so he's gonna try to jump down. 18 acrobatics, so he too lands without hurting himself and begins to hobble towards the entrance to the cave. Top of the round, Donnie.
Let's finish this shit. I'm jumping down too. 18 acrobatics. I'm fucking Yimik up now. That's a 17 to hit, and I rolled max damage. So 17 slashing damage.
Damn, how do you take Yimik out?
I jump over that pathetic guard and strut toward this clown. He's been pissing me off, so I don't even want to hear anything else from him. I kick him to the floor, and Ned Stark his ass.
Spoiler warning. Sorry, guys.
That shit's like over a decade-old George. If they haven't seen it, then that's on them.
Yeah, that's fair. Did you like the show?
Yeah, I like how in season 7...
Wait. Our editor is currently watching it, so don't spoil it for him.
Oh, for real? Is this some kind of bit?
It's not. I think he's on season 4.
Oh, so he saw the Red Wedding?
Yeah, he was saying how wild it was.
The Red Wedding will change a man.
Yeah, it was crazy. Those scenes were messed up, man. Oh, by the way, that's my turn. Go ahead, Grelmir.
Oh yeah, Ben, is the human downed currently?
I forgot to roll a death save for him, actually, but yeah, he is.
All right, I'm gonna try to stabilize him.
Give me a medicine check. DC of 10. He got a 13 on his first save, by the way.
That's an 11.
Awesome. After some minor wound patching with the limited supplies you have, the man who was on the brink of death is now breathing a bit more, and the bleeding seems to have halted for the time being.
I'm gonna wait here with him and pass to Jorkus.
I'm going to firebolt the Goblin while I'm flying still. Dirty 20 for 6 fire.
Last one down. Anything to add?
I look down at him while still levitating and say, I'm sorry, little one.
Nice reference. Okay, that will end combat. After all the fighting, you all look around, bodies lay strewn about, and the dim fire and billowing of smoke has begun to die down. Among the scenes, your party has once again claimed victory, and now has found the man you were told would be here by oath. What would you like to do?
Barbin, get up here. You still have that potion?
That's right. Yeah, I'll run up to the top level and hand it to Grelmir.
Thank you. I'll tilt the human's head up and pour the red potion into his mouth.
This man has been very hurt. You're not sure how long it's been or what they did to him, but it's obvious that he's in bad shape. He consumes the potion with the help of Grelmir, but after a minute, nothing has changed. Until a sudden gasp. Bill, could you come in, please?
Wait, what?
No way.
How's it hanging, boys?
Holy shit, this is gonna be awesome.
Oh, hey, Bill.
Haha, glad to have you join us. Bill will be playing as Sildar for this campaign, and we even have his own character sheet separate from the NPC Sildar.
Oh, hell yeah.
Thanks for saving my ass, guys. Let's get back to it.
So does he come to consciousness?
The beat-up warrior will wake up, coughing as though he had just been punched in the gut numerous times. It's a safe bet he has been before you guys arrive. Who are you guys, and why in the 7 hells are you all here, and with a goblin no less?
This is Oaf. He led us here after we spared him during an ambush on our wagon. He said you would be here. Don't you remember us?
Give me a second. Oh yeah, a wagon. You were the ones that Gundren hired, right?
Yeah, and you're his escort, Sildar?
That's the name. Look, we need to get the hell out of here. If Clark sees you guys, he'll kill us all.
He's been taken care of, but yeah, we're leaving. I'll help him stand and let him lean on my shoulder while we walk.
I'm going to check the room and any bodies for valuables, and then we can all move on. Want to help me, Jorkus?
Yeah, I'll help.
Investigation checks.
Got 17.
And I got a 19.
There's not much to find in this place, unless you want burnt and old game meat. There is a pouch on Yimik, but inside is nothing but some gold teeth and 15 silver.
What the hell? I'll just take the pouch, I guess.
All done? We need to get going.
What about Oaf?
I mean, I don't think he'd be welcome in Phandalin. It's best he go his own separate ways.
Yeah, he'd be asking to get killed if he went there.
Oh man, I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
Jesus Christ, yeah, we're going...
I'll catch up. I need to say goodbye.
Wait, there's still guards outside.
Oh shit, I forgot.
Let me distract them. Then you can leave, sir.
Oaf, you are a true hero. We can all wait by the cave entrance while Oaf does his thing.
Let's go then. I need to lay down soon.
All right, the party backtracks through the eating den of the cave, across the bridge, back down the stairs by the wells, and past the wolves, who are all now asleep. Before Oaf leaves to go distract the others, he looks to Jorkus. Safe travel, sir. And before you can respond, he walks to the guards posted by the woods. One is asleep, and the other begins to talk with Oaf as he approaches. Oaf stands in a way as to direct the goblin's attention away from the stream and continues to talk to him.
This is our chance. Let's go.
Give me a group stealth check. We'll add them into one total to see how you all do.
Got a 7.
That's 12.
16 for me.
I got 13.
Me too.
All right, nice. We'll say that beyond one stumble from Donnie due to Sildar leaning on him, you all make it past the stream and begin your journey into the woods back to your wagon.
Maybe we should stop in the woods for tonight. Sildar needs some rest, and I think the rest of us could use some too.
We could go back to where we waited for night with Oaf. It was pretty secluded over there.
If this spot has room for me to lay down, then I'm okay with it.
Yeah, it's not too far off the path, and there's room.
We'll make camp there and then head out to our wagons in the morning.
All right, so after the small trek into the forest, you guys come across the familiar small clearing where you had devised your plan to free Sildar. Although you are no longer accompanied by your goblin guide, you now have the somewhat familiar face of Gundren's escort to continue with you after morning breaks. With the moon now high in the sky and in the silence of the forest, you can all find some rest. We will pick back up next week. But before we end, you guys have all now leveled up to level 2. So how about Bill goes over his character first?
I'm playing as a human paladin, and at second level I get to choose my fighting style. I think I'm going to go with protection to help everyone a little bit. I now also get smites, which can deal a bunch of damage, as well as some support spells. Ben told me about the HP rules, and I decided to roll for mine this level. I got 5, which is my average. Who's next?
I'll do mine. I get to pick my druid circle at second level, and I chose Circle of the Shepherd. I can speak freely with animals, and can now summon totems to give us buffs. Thanks to the commenter who recommended this one. I'm going to roll for my HP too. That's a 3 plus my modifier of 4. That's my character.
Mine is short. I get to do the same thing the goblins had to dash, hide, or disengage as a bonus action. I'm going to be taking the average for my HP, which is 4 plus my modifier of 3. That's all for me.
Mine is pretty short, too. I get Action Surge to give myself an extra action in combat, and I'm going to be rolling for my HP. Hell yeah, that's an 8 plus my con modifier of 2. Go ahead, Joe.
I'm taking the average of 3 plus my modifier of 3 this level for HP. I also get my sorcery points, which don't do too much yet, but they will soon.
All right, with that covered, we'll end the session. You guys still want to go hang at Joe's?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds fun.
Welcome back, guys. I'm excited to get this session going after being gone for a bit.
Me too, especially now that we're level 2.
Yeah, let's get this going.
Before we start, Joe, did you seriously wear your pajamas again? That was only a one-time thing for last session.
Wait, was it really? Are you just trying to pull my leg again, Donnie?
If I pull anything on you, Joe, it may just snap right off.
Is that a threat, Donald? You know, I am the current president of the United States, right?
It's not a threat, you idiot.
He's just calling you old, Joe.
Well, that's not very nice.
The truth hurts. Now, do you have a change of clothes, or are you actually playing in pajamas again?
Why would I have a change of clothes, Donald? I meant to come wearing these.
Way to ruin the roleplay aspect of all this, I guess.
It's okay, Donald. It's not like you guys actually come dressed in a cosplay of your character.
Yeah, I say let the man wear his PJs.
Maybe I'll wear mine again next time, too.
Christ, can we just start, Ben?
Yeah, the PJs aren't that big of a deal. Let's just begin tonight's session. Last we were with our party, they had just finished the fight with the bugbear, Clarg, and had begun to look through his belongings. Donnie and Barbin looked through his chest, while Jorkus and Gralmir fumbled around in a box of spices. Eventually, they made their way to the eating den with the help of Oaf, where Donnie's loose coin pouch alerted the goblins there to their arrival, and a fight ensued. The party did fairly well, with Jorkus having his first wild magic surge showcased to the group, and the others making quick work of the goblins after a failed intimidation mid-fight by the levitating Jorkus. The party healed up the captive that was stabbed by the wannabe goblin boss, Yemek, and this prisoner joined our party before they all made their escape from the cave. In an act of kindness from Oaf to the one who had showed him nothing but the sort since being spared, he bid farewell to Jorkus before going to distract the guards outside the cave. Jorkus teared up a bit, but moved swiftly with the group back across the stream and into the woods to camp out for the night. We now pick up in the morning, with the party mostly recovered from their wounds and a small trek ahead of them back to their wagon left alongside the road the previous day. Well done making it this far, guys. What would you like to do?
Rise and shine, gentlemen. Let's get a move on back to our wagon and on towards Phandalin.
5 more minutes, Dad, please.
Yeah, how early is it?
Yeah, I'll take another 5 minutes, too. My gut still hurts a bit from that stab wound.
What time does it appear to be, Ben?
You guys were out late freeing Sildar, so the sun is getting fairly high up already. You estimate maybe about 9 or 10 o'clock.
Give me your sword, Barbin. I'll get them up.
This should go well.
I'm gonna start banging the shit out of Barbin and I's swords against each other by their ears. Oh, get up, you pansies. We're burning daylight.
Ha ha!
Ha ha, what the hell?
Jesus, Donnie, fine, we're up.
Holy shit, that was amazing.
Let's just get going already.
All right, everyone, pack your things and let's go.
Okay, now that our party has fully woken up, they'll make their way back towards the wagon and the oxen. With Barbin guiding them, they make sure to avoid the pitiful goblin traps set on the path and easily arrive back to where they were first ambushed.
Where'd you guys park our wagon at?
Should be over here, right, Jorkus?
Yeah, follow me, and I'll lead them a bit into the woods towards where Gralmir and I left everything.
Just for fun, Jorkus, give me a general intelligence check.
That's a 10.
Oh gosh, can I help too? Maybe look for tracks or something?
Yeah, sure, roll survival.
That's a 14, a bit better?
Although it takes them a minute, Jorkus and Gralmir eventually find where they had parked the wagon, and thankfully, the oxen are still here tied up.
I'm gonna hop on the front. Can one of you untie the oxen?
I'll untie them and hop in the front too.
Barbin, let's go clear the road for the cart. Those dead horses are probably still there.
Oh, great. Just how I wanted to start my day. Let's go, I guess.
That's the spirit.
Well, now with the wagon secured and the road cleared, our party can make their way to Phandalin. You guys will travel without any further issue and reach the outskirts of the town only a couple of hours later with plenty of daylight left still.
You have no idea how nice it is to be here finally.
I can imagine. Speaking of which, what happened to Gundren? He wasn't at the cave with you, it seems.
I overheard Yemek. He said something about the Black Spider wanting him at Cragmaw Castle along with anything he had on him.
The Black Spider?
Cragmaw Castle?
Psychomantis.
Nice one,
Yeah,
Barry.
I'm not sure who that is or where Cragmaw Castle is, but I'm fairly certain as to what the Black Spider wanted with him. Have you guys heard of Wave Echo Cave?
Lore time.
Would we know of that, Ben?
All of you would, especially you considering your friendship with Gundren. More than 500 years ago, clans of dwarves and gnomes made an agreement known as the Phandelver's Pact, by which they would share a rich mine in a wondrous cavern known as Wave Echo Cave. In addition to its mineral wealth, the mine contained great magical power. Human spellcasters allied themselves with the dwarves and gnomes to channel and bind that energy into a great forge called the Forge of Spells, where magic items could be crafted. Times were good, and the nearby human town of Phandalin prospered as well. But then disaster struck when orcs swept through the north and laid waste to all in their path. A powerful force of orcs, reinforced by evil mercenary wizards, attacked Wave Echo Cave to seize its riches and magic treasures. Human wizards fought alongside their dwarf and gnome allies to defend the Forge of Spells, and the ensuing spell battle destroyed much of the cavern. Few survived the cave-ins and tremors, and the location of Wave, Echo Cave, was lost.
Did they bring him there or something?
No, but Gundren had secrets he hid even from you. He and his brothers Tharden and Nundro recently found an entrance to the cave. The Black Spider probably wants Gundren for his map and any other information he has.
His map? Shit.
What is it?
We found his empty map case where you guys were ambushed. They have it, and him as well.
I figured as much. This does not bode well.
Any idea where this castle is?
No, but maybe we can ask around town for any rumors or leads. I have some business to take care of there as well.
Anything we can help with?
We'll see. I know a man named Yarno Albrecht in Phandalin. He may be able to help us.
Perfect. Let's speak to him after we drop off these supplies.
The Lord's Alliance works to establish order and safety in the free cities of the area, which is why Yarno was sent here. But we have not heard from him in over 2 months, thus why I'm coming to find him.
All right. We'll have to keep an ear out.
At this time, you all begin to pull into the town, and the first building you see on your left is labeled as Barthen's Provisions, the location you were meant to drop off your supplies.
All right, here's our stop, guys. I'll holler out, Barthen, you here?
A moment later, a middle-aged man with a pretty bad receding hairline walks out to greet you.
Ah, Sildar, and the supplies no less.
Who the hell was that?
Chill out, Joe, don't break the wall.
The what? Oh, yeah.
Thanks.
Good to see you, Barthen. How's business?
Now that this wagon is here, a bit better. It'd be great, though, if those damn red brands weren't harassing us all day and night, though.
Red Brands, is that some kind of cult?
Would I know anything about this?
You haven't heard anything about a red brand menace. It's pretty strange. Barthen proceeds to tell you that it's some local thug group shaking down shop owners and causing mischief in the street.
Strange indeed. Maybe we should look into this. You guys know I hate a thief.
If you're looking to help, try going to Sleeping Giant Tap House. They cause trouble there most often.
Maybe we'll stop by there tonight.
Before you guys do go, though, I have your payment.
Barthen will proceed to hand you all 10 gold each, including you, Sildar, but he'll look puzzled for a moment as he takes a second look at you.
How did I not notice until now? Where's your armor?
Oh, yeah. Gundren and I were ambushed on our way here by goblins. They took him and the map. I'm only alive because of these 4 sticking their necks out to help me.
Barthen takes a deep sigh.
I suppose that answers my next question. I hope you guys can find some way to save him too. He's a dear friend of mine. He and his brothers mean to do such good things. I think those 2 should be back in town in the next couple of days.
Hopefully we can speak with them. Maybe they'll know where Cragmaw Castle is.
I hope so. Make sure to get yourself some new gear before you go out again, though, Sildar. Maybe stop by the blacksmith.
We have some errands to run. I'm sure we'll all come by at some point again soon.
You guys stay safe.
Barthen will call his assistants out, and they'll all begin to start unloading the wagon of supplies as you walk off.
I have not forgotten your guys' service for me, and I will pay you all back as soon as possible. I can secure a loan from the town master in order to get gear, and pay you soon after. Let's head there first.
Let's get you all geared up, and then we can go find these red brands. They sound like a pain in the ass to everyone here.
Yeah, let's head to the town hall.
You all take in the site. The town consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings, some built on old fieldstone foundations. More old ruins, crumbling stone walls covered in ivy and briars, surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Most of the newer buildings are set on the sides of the cart track, which widens into a muddy main street of sorts as it climbs toward a ruined manor house on a hillside at the east side of town. As you approach, you see children playing on the town green and townsfolk tending to chores or running errands at shops. Many people look up as you approach, but all return to their business as you go by. After the short walk, you arrive. The town master's hall has sturdy stone walls, a pitched wooden roof, and a bell tower at the back. Posted on a board next to the front door is a notice written in common. It reads, "Reward, orcs near Wyvern Tor. Those of a mind to face the orc menace should inquire within." The notice bears the town's seal and an indecipherable signature.
Sounds interesting. Maybe we should ask the town master about this.
A wyvern tour sounds scary as shit. You sure?
Well, apparently the issue is orcs, not wyverns.
We'll just ask about it first and decide later.
That's fine with me, yeah?
As you all enter the hall, you see quite a mess, along with a handful of people trying to make some semblance of order out of it all. Among them all is a pompous, older man with small glasses. Sildar, you would recognize this as Harbin Wester, the town master, banker, and judge of sorts.
Harbin looks as tidy as ever in here.
Sildar, well, what might you be doing here?
I take it you did not open the letter from the guild. I was to be expected.
Oh, of course I opened it. It must have just slipped my mind.
He's totally full of it, isn't he?
Roll insight.
Got 13.
This guy cracks like an egg. He's obviously lying. This is only helped by the pile of unopened letters on a desk to the side.
Yeah, it must have. Well, I am here to acquire a loan as payment for these folk who helped me, and to supply myself with new gear as a result of a recent predicament.
Yeah, you look like hell. What happened?
Goblins happened, and I heard things have not gone great here recently either.
What do you mean?
This guy's annoying me already.
We've been in town for less than an hour and have already heard of a gang causing havoc in your streets.
Oh, please. Those red brands? Just your typical mercenary guild.
Yeah, cut the crap. A merc guild wouldn't be robbing potential customers.
Well, I don't know anything about robbing, but...
Look, we're willing to help, but we can't do so until Sildar is equipped properly.
Donnie, roll persuasion with advantage because of Barbin.
That's 18 total.
Okay, fine. How much would you need?
How much is chain armor at the smith, as well as a decent sword and shield?
I'll do a loan for, say, 110 gold. That should cover it.
And 40 extra to pay these four who saved my ass.
Fine. The Alliance better make good on this, though.
We'll make good by clearing your town of vermin. Speaking of which, who was sent here to do that before us?
Ah, yes, Iarno. What has he been up to? We have not heard word from him.
Haven't seen him in maybe a couple of months. Any of you lot know what happened to that Iarno fella?
One of the maids looks up and quietly states they heard he disappeared while exploring near Tresendar Manor.
There you have it. Check the manor, maybe. Now wait here a sec while I fetch your loan.
A minute goes by, and then another. Then two more.
This guy better hurry up. I'm going to go get some fresh air.
Same here. We'll meet you guys outside.
Finally, after about 8 minutes, Harbin returns from around the corridor holding a medium-sized pouch.
Sign here and you're good to go.
I'll sign it.
Will that be all? I'm quite busy, as you can see.
We wanted to ask about the sign outside, something about orcs?
Yeah, there's a whole band of them east on the Tribor Trail by the Wyvern Tor. If you guys want to look into it, there's a reward of 100 gold for anyone able to get rid of them.
All right, thanks. I believe that's all.
Well, then you folks have a good one.
You as well, Harbin.
You guys finished in there? Let's go to the blacksmith and get Sildar kitted up.
On the way there, Ben, I'll tell those two about the quest to get rid of the orcs and the reward involved with it.
We got a new quest? Yippee!
This guy, man.
I'm not your guy, pal.
I'm not your pal, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, friend.
Oh, would you two shut up?
After speaking to some locals, you find the best place to get some equipment would be the Lion's Healed Coster. Would you like to make your way there?
Yep, time to splash some cash. Oh, and I'll give each of them 10 gold that I got from the loan for helping me out.
Thanks, Sildar.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Only seems fair.
You all find the place, and hanging above the front door of this modest trading post is a sign shaped like a wooden shield with a blue lion painted on it. A middle-aged woman with brown hair gives a quick greeting as you all come in.
Hey, what can I help you with?
Mama!
What the hell, Donald?
Let the man cook.
Hell fucking no, you two are insane. This is literally make-believe.
But...
Bill, just buy what you need so we can get the hell out of here. Isn't your character like 20-something, Donald? Ben said she's middle-aged, dude.
I'm old enough. Let me rizz her up.
Yeah, let's just speed this up. I'm getting creeped out too.
I'm going to approach her and ask about armor, a sword, and shield.
She'll show you a selection of each, totaling 100 gold.
Sounds good to me. I'll also ask her how business is, and about the red brands.
Before she takes your gold and hands over the items, she asks,
You ain't with them, are you?
No, ma'am, we're actually working to bring them to justice.
roll persuasion.
That's 14.
She'll laugh a bit.
Justice in this place? Well, I wish you luck. Here, if you're working to take them down, then I'll do business with you.
The woman will pull your gold across the counter and pushes the gear towards you.
I assume they bothered you too, ma'am?
It's Linene, and yeah, between them and my most recent shipment getting stolen, I've nothing but trouble recently.
A shipment of what exactly?
Well, weapons, of course.
Was there also spices?
Spices? No, just stuff from my trading post.
Ben, can I remember seeing any gear back at Clark's cave other than spices?
Try to roll intelligence.
Got a 13.
From best you remember, and due to leaving pretty quick after getting free from the shipment of spices, you don't recall any weapons in those boxes.
Dang it, maybe they weren't hers anyway. Another one of them had ale in it.
Well, just in case your goods were the ones we came across, do you have a map?
I got a spare one somewhere, hold on.
Once she shows me, I'll pinpoint about where Cragmaw Cave was. Is there a chance you'd be selling one of these maps?
You can have this one, and I'll mark the location on my personal one. Let's say 7 gold and it's yours.
I'll do that, thank you, ma'am.
Anything else?
She gives Donnie a strange look while he sits there looking like a lost dog.
Haha, I think that'll be all.
All right, be careful, you guys.
Thank you, you too.
Right.
Real smooth, Donnie. She didn't seem creeped out by you at all.
I agree. I think she has the hots for me.
More like not.
Yeah, you're jealous. It's okay, Jorkus.
After an awkward encounter, Sildar has some fresh gear, and the evening is yours.
Let's secure ourselves some rooms for tonight and then head to that tap house to meet some red brands.
It's only a short walk. In the center of town stands a large, newly built roadhouse of fieldstone and rough-hewn timbers. As your party walks in, the common room is filled with locals nursing mugs of ale or cider, all of them eyeing you with curiosity.
Come on, Donnie, let's go see how much for rooms.
There's some new faces. What can I do for you two?
We're hoping to rent some rooms for the next few nights.
We can do that. And how many you needin'?
I'd rather not share a room.
Spend your money then, that's up to you. How many beds to a room?
Usually it's 2 per room, but seeing as you want your own, we do have a more comfortable one, though it costs a bit more.
Yeah, that's fine. How much for the one-person room?
That's 8 silver a day for that one, and 5 silver a day for the regular rooms.
I'll pay enough for 2 rooms for maybe like 10 days.
10 days? Fuck. I'll put up 80 silver for mine.
Very nice. All right, guys, here's your keys to the rooms. Come on back down whenever you want a drink or meal.
Thank you. Your name?
It's Toblin. Stay safe, guys.
As we're walking back to the others, why does everyone say to stay safe?
Probably because there's a gang roaming about, duh.
These guys that scared?
I mean, people here have families. You don't want your kids getting mixed up in bad business?
I suppose, yeah, let's take care of these punks as quick as we can then.
I like your attitude, Donnie.
Got some rooms?
Yep, we're all good for the next 10 days. Let's go check out the tap house now. Should be interesting.
You begin to walk around town until you spot it. The Sleeping Giant is a ramshackle tap room at the east end of town. 4 human ruffians linger on the covered porch, perched on empty ale barrels or leaning against the wall. They all wear grimy scarlet cloaks, their sullen stares fixed on you as you approach.
Oh man, I'm getting excited.
Yeah, this should be fun.
One of the thugs spits on the ground. Well, well, he snarls. Here's a whole pack of little puppies. What do you want, puppies? Come here to bark at us? You guys respond?
Nope, we're walking in this bitch.
Oh shit, okay. The thugs look perplexed as you all seem to just ignore them and walk into the bar.
There any more thugs in here?
You spot about 3 more scattered amongst some other citizens in crappy attire. They haven't looked over yet as they're all at the bar drinking.
Do I need to roll wild magic for mage armor?
I'd say not unless you really want to.
Okay, I'll just cast it, but not roll going forward.
Let's go take a seat, boys. Bar looks lively.
Excuse me, is this seat taken? And I'll push him out of the chair.
Haha, he's surprised, so I won't have you roll. The red brand stands up, pissed now that his drink has spilled all over him. Who the hell are you?
We're new here. Sorry I didn't learn my manners growing up.
How about I teach you some?
How about you shut the hell up? I'm gonna take the mug from the idiot next to me and smash this clown over the head with it.
If you're gonna do that, we're gonna roll initiative. Let's do it, guys.
Yes, dirty 20. Why are my initiatives always so good?
That's a 5. Why are mine always so bad?
I only got 4.
Got 6 over here.
Jesus, guys.
Got 14.
There we go.
Okay, order is Donnie, 2 red brands, Jorkus, the 3rd red brand, Sildar, Barbin, then Gralmir. How you starting us off, Donnie?
I'll throw my sword onto the floor and say, "Fight me like a man, you punk!" I'm going for a swing with an ale mug.
Go ahead and roll for a persuasion to see if he takes up the challenge, and then roll for an attack.
12 persuasion and 17 to hit.
Use a d6 for the mug damage.
3 bludgeoning.
All right, nice. Although you got a good hit on him, it seems like he'd rather use his sword than his fist. Anything else for your turn?
I'm just gonna stand here goading him and yelling, "Bar fight!"
All right, that red brand is going to take a stab at you. A 12 misses.
I'm gonna anticipate his lunge and parry his arms out of the way, baby.
Using that momentum, the thug will use his movement to shift to behind you and end his turn. Now it's the second red brand. This one is going to stumble out of his stool and go for Jorkus. He's going to multi-attack, and that's 2 16s to hit.
Oh man, that just gets me.
That's 9 slashing damage from the 2 attacks. Go ahead now, Jorkus.
Shit, I'm already hurting. I'm gonna run away and hope he misses me.
19 to hit, and 5 slashing from the opportunity attack.
Holy shit, I'm at 1. I'm gonna run to the far west corner of the bar and cast a chaos bolt at that red brand.
Ooh, nice. Let's see it.
Oh man, I crit failed.
Jorkus's bolt of wild magic flies right past the drunken red brand and through the roof, letting in a bit of the evening sky. Go ahead and do that wild magic roll.
That's 16 and 15, I'm good. That's gonna end my turn.
The third red brand will run to Gromir and attack now. That's an 8, so his turn is already over. Going to Sildar's turn, you begin to hear shuffling from the front door.
If I lock that door, it may buy us some more time.
Yeah, I would do that.
Solid plan, Sildar.
All right, Ben, I'm going to run to the door to slam it shut completely and lock it. Could I pull a bench over in front of it too?
That'd be all your movement, but yeah.
Fair enough, that's my turn.
Ha! You're locked in here with us now, boys.
All right, I'm going to run to back up Jorkus and take a shot at the one next to Gromir. 23 to hit and 10 total damage, including sneak attack.
Nice, this guy is seriously fucked up now.
Go ahead, Gromir.
Casting Shillelagh, then gonna go for the one on me. 21 to hit and 11 damage.
That's one down.
Say it with me, boys. Bonking
Bonking
time.
time.
I'm gonna run to flank the guy near Donnie and end my turn.
Top of the round, let's see how the door wedge fares. The thugs outside are putting some serious pressure on it, and it looks like they'll be able to make their way in any second. But for now, it's holding, and Donnie is up.
I'm punching the shit out of this guy.
Roll with advantage. Gromir is flanking.
18 to hit and 6 damage. Come at me!
A 16 just gets you. That's 8 damage. The other attack misses. The other red brand is going to go for you now, and he's flanking too. Wow, out of 4 rolls, 1 hit. That's another 6 slashing. You're up, Jorkus.
I'm gonna firebolt the guy behind Donnie. Nice, that's 22 to hit and 8 damage. I'm gonna move back further into the bar and cower in the corner.
Well, all right then. Go ahead, Sildar.
I'm going to hold my action to take a strike at the first red brand to get in range of me from the front door.
Smart. That all for now?
Yep.
Shooting at the same guy as Jorkus. Damn it, a 9 misses. I'm going to go to hide behind one of the benches in the corner to get the jump on the guys entering and end my turn.
Roll stealth. Then you're up, Gromir.
Got 21.
Noted.
Bro just got critted on. Didn't you want to change the rules on 20s?
Yeah, we'll roll 2 dice still, but the first will always be max damage. The other will remain rolled.
Well, then that's 17 damage. Holy crap.
Jesus, nice one. This guy gets flung over the bar. He's out cold.
That's all from me.
Top of the round, the 4 thugs from outside barge in. I'll be adding them to the initiative. Go ahead, Donnie.
One last punch on the guy behind me, then I'm picking up my sword. 22 to hit and 6 more damage.
With that, the last thug from the bar is taken care of. Now it's the ones from outside.
I'm gonna pick up my sword and use second wind to regain some HP before joining Sildar. That's 7 HP, nice. Can I reach the closest guy that ran into the bar?
Yeah, oh, this would have triggered Sildar's reaction as well. Go ahead and roll that ready to attack real quick.
17 to hit and 7 damage.
Nice. All right, yeah, you can make it there, Donnie.
I'm gonna action surge and run to attack the same guy.
Awesome, go ahead.
Does 14 hit?
Just barely roll damage.
14, hell yeah.
That's 2 KOs from Donnie in 1 turn.
Good shit, man.
Fuck yeah, that's my turn.
Yorkus, and then red brands.
Casting Chaos Bolt again at one of those guys. That's a dirty 20 and 14 thunder damage.
A resounding boom fills the bar as Yorkus's bolt hits its target this time. This guy is barely standing. Roll wild magic, buddy.
I'm not your buddy, guy.
Just roll it, Joe.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, God.
No way, not again.
That's a 14 and a 1.
Well, here we go. Go ahead and make a dex save, Joe.
Oh, Lord.
Bro definitely just fireballed himself.
It was fun while it lasted. Gentlemen, that's an 8.
After the wonderful blast of Jorkus's magic smashing upon the red brand, he begins to crackle with energy. As you all look to him in shock and worry in the back of the bar, he suddenly busts his ass on a large puddle of grease that spreads all around him.
Wait, what?
There's no way.
Yeah, I for sure thought you just blasted yourself.
Yep, I rolled a 20. Jorkus casted grease on himself on accident.
Well, I'll take that, I suppose. That's my turn.
The red brand wounded from Jorkus's magic will take a swing at Donnie and miss terribly. What is up with my rolls?
Don't feel too bad, Ben. At least you didn't get yourself all lubed up like Greasy Joe over there.
Oh, that creeps me out.
Yeah, same. Anyways, the next red brand will swing at Sildar. A 17, finally.
Sorry, Ben, my AC is 18.
Damn it, go ahead, Bill.
I'm going to try to finish off the one on death's door. 15 to hit for 8 slashing.
That makes just 2 thugs left.
All right, I'm all done.
Another red brand is going to go for you, too. A 19 and a dirty 20. There we go. That's 11 damage. You now, Barbin, and you're hidden, so attack with advantage.
16 to hit. That's 7, including sneak on the one fighting Sildar. Then I'll use my cunning action to dash all the way to behind the bar and pass to Grelmir.
I'm going to do my usual muttering of random crap under my breath and cast Earth Tremor under the 2 thugs. They need to make a DC 13 dex save.
Okay, the uninjured one failed and the other saved.
Okay. He will take 5 damage and be knocked prone. The other is unaffected.
Prone? Oh man, this is too perfect.
I'm also going to Healing Word on Yorkus for 4 HP. And that's all. Go get him, Donnie.
Attacking at advantage on the prone dude. 17 to hit, and that's 12 damage. Night-night.
Indeed, you stab him clean through, and the last guy is standing there, helpless, basically.
Don't kill this guy, Jorkus. We need him.
You got it, Donnie. I'm going to walk forward a bit and wait, I guess.
Fair enough. Go ahead, Sildar.
I will put my palm out towards the red brand and simply say drop. That's command, with a wisdom DC of 14.
Interesting. Let's see what happens. This guy just got a natural 1 and has a -1 modifier.
I'm kind of glad you're rolling like Dookie. We took on a bit more than I would have liked, to be honest.
Yeah, a risk, but it seems to have paid off. What's this guy doing then?
He will drop his sword and end his turn.
We'll end combat here then. I assume you're all going to tie him up and get to talking?
Yeah, this guy can hopefully lead us to whoever's the head honcho.
Okay, well, with the bar fight finished, we'll end this session. That was one hell of a fight, guys. Took some balls to stroll in there. I doubt the owner will be happy, but we can take care of that next session.
Oh man, I didn't really consider that.
Yeah, we'll have to find a way to make it up to him.
So, our party has finally made it to Phandalin. In just the short time they've been here, they've made some money, secured some rooms for the next 10 day, creeped out a trader, and had a bar fight to round the day off. I'd say that was a pretty productive session. Lots of things to do next time as well.
We're still doing magic, though, right?
Yeah, Michelle is still cool with us doing it at our place this time.
God, she isn't cooking, is she?
I'll make sure she knows you said that.
Fuck! Don't do that! Let's just head over there and get to playing.
Good choice. All right, let's pack our stuff and head over.
Is this some kind of sick joke? We haven't played D&D in like 2 weeks, and this is what I'm forced to endure?
They must have planned this, Donnie, but I don't think it matters that much.
It looks like a retirement home, Ben. What are you, their caregiver?
Hey, we said we're probably going to wear PJs with Joe the next time we play. Not our fault you missed the memo.
I'm not upset I didn't wear my pajamas. I just can't take this seriously while you're all dressed like you just woke up. I'll let Joe pass, because he probably did.
Thanks for understanding. I knew you would get it.
Now that Joe has finished confirming everyone's suspicions, how about next time we'll all dress normally? I get why Donald may be a bit upset, but let's not get into an argument before we even start playing.
One last thing, though. Don't forget you're like the same age as most of us, Donnie.
Yeah, goo goo gaga, whatever. Let's get this going, Ben.
A quick disclaimer for this video and going forward. A particular service has begun to claim some voices are no-goes. For this reason, some voices may seem different or may switch mid-video. We are not going through puberty. We are just adapting to no-goes.
No-goes, like, are you serious? We're not babies.
I know, it's dumb.
Puberty was hard enough. I don't want to do it again.
It's okay, guys. Maybe it'll make us stronger as a group.
Oh, shut up, Ben. Let's just play.
Yeah, fine. Last we were with our party, the group had begun the travel to Phandalin after saving Sildar. The ride there was uneventful, but information on a black spider was passed on by Sildar, along with why they may have taken Gundren and what their plans are. Eventually, they reached Phandalin, where they spent time meeting Elmar Barthen, who they could finally bring the supplies in the wagon to. They then met the townmaster, Harbin Wester, before going to secure gear for Sildar and rooms for the group in the local inn. Rather than going to sleep early, the party visited the Sleeping Giant Inn, a different one from the one they were staying at, and one that a local gang known as the Red Brands frequents. After ignoring comments made at the front porch, the group started to cause trouble inside and got into a bar fight after pissing off the gang enough. Some punches were thrown, swords were clashed, arrows were fired, and Joe again had a wild magic surge casting grease on himself this time. In the end, however, the group spared one thug to talk to before the fight was concluded. We pick up in the Sleeping Giant Inn, now renovated with flipped-over tables and chairs, ale all over the floor and counters, and a hole in the roof thanks to Yorkus. How would you all like to proceed?
We sure caused a real ruckus in here, huh?
Yeah, that sums it up pretty well, actually.
Well, should we speak to this guy here? Or should we take him out back or something?
If you guys want to take him outside, I'll go speak to the innkeeper. We really messed their place up.
All right, Bub, you're coming with us. Get up.
Didn't we tie him up last session?
Hey! Oh, God, Bill hit puberty. Am I next?
Wait, do I sound that different?
Not that much. Joe's overreacting.
You too?
Wait, what?
Yeah, he doesn't sound that different, Joe.
I hear it a bit, actually.
Don't panic, guys. We're okay. So you're bringing the thug outside?
Oh, man, I'm so scared now. Yeah, let's just bring him outside already.
All right, I'll stand him up and shuffle him towards the door.
I'm going to stay here with Sildar to speak to the owner of this place.
Gotcha. We'll handle you guys with the thug first.
Let's take this guy behind back. Work your magic, Donnie.
With pleasure. I'll unsheath my sword and stab it into the ground next to him before pushing him onto the dirt next to it. Look, you idiot. We need to find out who and where your boss is, so spit it out, and I may let you walk away from this with more than 2 limbs intact.
Go ahead and roll intimidation.
Got a 16.
Look, I don't know that much. His name is Glassstaff. Please don't hurt me.
Glassstaff? What a dumb name. You think I'm an idiot?
I'm not lying. I swear.
Yeah, Astaff sounds like a fake name. I think he's fibbing.
It's Glass Staff, Joe.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Maybe he's not lying, actually.
Thanks, genius. Now you, where is he? We need to have a little chat with him as well.
The manor. There's a staircase in the kitchen.
It's not trapped, is it?
No, it's not. I promise.
You two want to ask him anything, or are we done here?
Before that, we'll go to Sildar and Grelmir inside. What are you two doing?
I'm going to hop over the bar. Is anyone back here?
No sign of anyone. Back here, there's simple kitchen supplies, buckets, and a weathered stove. There are 2 doors back here, one on the left and one on the right.
Hey, Grelmir, is there a door on the left of the bar?
I'm going to go look. Is there a door?
Yep, right next to a big puddle of grease.
Okay, I'm going to walk around that and open the door.
Opening the door, you see, just Sildar.
Okay, well then I guess it's this one. I'm going to open the other door. Hello, the fight's over.
You open the door to a small bedroom, very small, but no sign of anyone still.
Could I step in and take a look around?
Yeah, roll investigation.
Only an 8.
As far as you can tell, the innkeeper isn't here. Maybe they left or are just too good at hiding. Who knows?
Nothing? I guess we should just go join the others.
Yeah, let's go, I guess.
Back outside, what were you guys doing now?
I don't think we have any more questions. I guess this guy can just get lost now.
Get lost? I was kidding about him leaving here. If we let him go, he'll just send more of his friends after us.
Wait, what?
You heard me, chump.
What are you thinking we do then?
Do I need to spell it out for you,
Oh, God, please don't.
He's defenseless, Donnie. Just let him scram. Once we take out his boss, he won't have other members to send after us.
At this point, the three of you would notice Sildar and Gralmir approaching from behind you.
How's it going so far?
All done here, but Donnie is saying we should kill this guy rather than just telling him to get lost.
What? Donnie, this man has surrendered and you wish to execute him?
I've seen what gangs like this can do to a town. I don't want this place turning out like, well...
Turning out like what, Donnie? Whatever it is, I can't condone you cutting this man down after he is already lost, and now provided you with information.
I'm not asking for you to condone it, Sildar. Hate me all you want, but I have morals, too. You can either stay and walk back to our inn with me afterwards, or walk back now by yourself.
I'll be walking back with Sildar. You can do whatever, Donnie.
Yeah, I'm leaving. You coming, Jorkus?
Go on without me, please. I'll stay with Donnie.
I fear you two are making a mistake. I won't take part in this. I'm walking back, Ben.
With emotions high, our party splits for the night. The fate of a thug's life now in the hands of Donnie and Jorkus, while Sildar, Gralmir, and Barbin walk back to their rooms for the night, obviously displeased with the ideas of those two. You three have anything you want to do before you rest?
I'm all good.
I'm all right.
Yeah, same here, I think.
Well then, Donnie and Jorkus, what will you be doing now?
Let's get this over with, Donnie.
Please, no!
Can't take the risk, man. I'm sorry. Truly, I am. Jorkus, give me your dagger, please.
Here.
I'll cut across his neck, Ben. As the life fades from his eyes, I will close them and fold his hands over each other on his lap. Thanks, Jorkus.
I don't judge you, Donnie. I'm not the best with weapons and all that, but I would have done what you did as well, including what you did after he had passed.
I'm surprised you stayed. Why is that?
We have to deal with enough shit already, and I could tell when you said you've seen what gangs can do, you meant it. You have the face of someone who's seen it firsthand.
You think so? What kind of face is that?
The same face as mine. Come on, let's get walking back.
You've experienced gangs as well?
Hell, Donnie, my whole town has. They probably still are to this day.
Well, we did pretty good in our recent fights. Why not go back home and bring an end to it?
My usual excuse is I'm traveling to learn secret and powerful magic. In reality, though, Donnie, I'm scared, that's all. I'm scared I'll go home to a massacre, or go home and be too weak to do anything.
I understand. Maybe eventually, when you decide to return, I can, maybe help.
I appreciate the thought, Donnie. I'll keep it in mind.
Well, the remainder of the walk back to the inn is silent, beyond the small chirping of crickets and rustling of trees in the wind. You open the doors, the inn is still somewhat lively, but quickly dying down. What would you like to do?
Come sit with me, Jorkus. Ben, I'll order the two of us some wine to drink at the bar. I'll shoot the shit with Jorkus a bit and then head to bed.
All right, 4 silver, and we'll call that our long rest. Nice guys. You all awake, a bit sore, but with plenty to do.
I'll be downstairs having breakfast. You two want to join me so I can catch you up on the information we got?
Yeah, that sounds good. How much is some food?
Some decent food? 3 silver each.
All right, so I guess we should head to the manor today? We may also find that Yarno guy you mentioned.
Yeah, I think that's the best bet. If we can find Yarno, it would help restore some stability to this place. If he's alive, that is.
Ben, are Donnie and Jorkus down here yet?
No, not yet. They did stay out later after all.
While you two finish your food, I'll go get them up. Wait, who slept in what room?
Oh yeah, we didn't cover the rooms. I guess you guys can pick real quick.
I'll just say I was in the same room as Jorkus, Sildar, and Gralmir can have the other. I'm going to open up our door and wake him up. Come on, Jorkus, get Donnie up. We're going to the manor today.
I'm all nasty from that grease, Barbin.
Yeah, no shit. You left an imprint on the bed. Go wake Donnie up and get yourself situated.
Ben, I'm gonna go wake Donnie up and then go find a stream or something to clean myself.
Yeah, we can just say you went to the well behind the inn or something. I'd rather not have you roleplay taking a shower.
Afraid I might riz you up?
Okay, I've heard enough. I'm going downstairs, Ben. I'm gonna get myself some food, too, before we head out. I'll order some for Jorkus since he's bathing or whatever.
That's very sweet of you, Donnie.
Yeah, just keep your riz, or whatever you call it, away from me.
Nice of you to join us. Eat quick, we want to get going soon.
I sense some tension. You guys still pissy about last night?
I'll be waiting out front.
Okay, I'm gonna eat. You guys do whatever. Jorkus will be here in a second, then we'll get going.
Come on, Gralmir.
After an awkward breakfast, the group makes the short walk to Tresendar Manor at the east edge of town. More a castle than a house, Tresendar Manor stands on a low hillside amid woods and thickets. The ancient manor looks as though it has long been abandoned.
Everyone keep your eyes out for traps or more red brands.
You can all go ahead and roll perception.
I got 5.
Got a 17.
7.
That's 19.
Even 10.
The area seems to be safe of any traps. Jorkus and Gralmir, the two of you managed to find the kitchen the Red Brand had mentioned, and sure enough, there's a staircase going to a basement.
Over here, guys, we found it.
Nicely done, guys. Place looks safe enough out here. Who wants to take the lead?
Go ahead, Donnie. If there's anyone in here, I'm sure you'll take care of them without a second thought.
And I'm sure you'll keep whining either way. I'll open the door, Ben, quietly.
The door opens onto a 5-foot-wide landing 15 feet above a large cellar, with stone steps descending to the floor in 2 short flights. Another door stands beneath the stairs to the north. A large stone cistern occupies the western part of the room, whose walls are lined with kegs and barrels.
How dark is it? Most of us don't have dark vision.
The edges of the chamber is lit up by oil lamps on wall sconces. The closer to the middle of it is more dark.
I say we all whisper from this point on. Yorkus, get in here. We need some light.
I'll step forward and cast light on my staff. That should be a bit better now.
Let's all try to stick together and move quietly. This is enemy territory.
You can all roll stealth if you want.
Nice, that's 14.
I got 10.
A 6, seriously?
You got a nat 1, so that makes 3.
Oh my god, these rolls are all ass.
It's all good, I got an 18.
Did you roll with disadvantage? You have on heavy armor.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Well, what'd you get?
I got a 5.
I think an active war zone may be quieter than the 5 of us.
Yeah, you would know about war zones, wouldn't you?
Shut up, Donnie. We've all done bad shit.
Yeah, I don't enjoy Warzone either. I prefer games like Ape Escape 2 specifically.
I'd call you an idiot, but Ape Escape is actually goated.
Okay, now that we're all done making as much noise as possible, let's look around.
Ben, I'm gonna unbuckle my drawers.
Excuse me?
I'm gonna unbuckle them, pull down my pants, and sit over the edge of this cistern.
Got.
What in the fuck, Donnie?
I'll give you guys something to condone.
Don't do it.
Donnie, pull your damn pants up.
Oh, God.
Arrivederci.
At this point, from the northwest corner of the room, you would all notice 3 red brands doing their best to catch you off guard. Thankfully, for you, they're louder than your group was.
Donnie's literally been caught with his pants down.
Haha, yep, let's roll initiative.
My good initiatives have run out. That's a 7.
Same here.
I got 12.
Nat 20 makes 22.
That's a big old 1.
Order is Gralmir, Red Brand 1, Barbin, Red Brand 2, Donnie, Jorkus, Red Brand 3, then Sildar. How you want to start us off, Gralmir?
Looking at Gralmir, the hair on his arms will begin to stand on end. Not only this, it also rapidly grows longer and longer until suddenly his joints begin to contort. Green smoke fizzles off him as he shapes into the form of a wolf. I'll then move up in front of Barbin and pass.
Awesome visual, George. The first Red Brand is going to run to Sildar and take 2 attacks. Oof. 7 and 11 both miss. Go ahead, Barbin.
I'm gonna go up the stairs and take a shot at the red brand near Sildar. Oh, baby, that's a nat 20. Holy shit, that's max damage on my dice and max on sneak attack too. Total of 21 damage.
Jesus, Barry, how you take this guy down?
While he's distracted fighting Sildar, 1 arrow to the heart, and he collapses.
Nice one, man.
God damn.
I'll stay here and pass.
Okay, the next Red Brand is going to go for Wolf Gralmir. All right, 1 attack hits, and that's 6 damage. Go ahead now, Donnie.
I'll, pull up my trousers and go for the Red Brand hiding in the back. Nice, that's 22 to hit. And 11 slashing damage. Go get him, Yorkus.
I'll move up a bit and firebolt the guy Donnie is going after. Drats, that's a 7.
Anything else for you?
No, I'll just stay here.
Okay, this Red Brand is going to retaliate against you, Donnie. 1 hits for another 6 damage. Go ahead, Sildar.
I'm going for the one on Gralmir. That's 19 to hit and 6 slashing. I'll stay put and pass.
I'm gonna bite the red brand, but I'll have advantage due to pack tactics as a wolf. Dang, more crap rolls. I'll just stay here, I guess, and pass.
Okay, I'll go a bit further up the stairs and take a shot at the red brand they're all going for. Seriously, I missed two. What is this guy's plot armor? I'm gonna hide as my bonus action, I guess. That's a dirty 20. That's all for me, Ben.
All right, this thug's going for the wolf, biting at him again. This is like the most amateur fight ever. This guy missed both attacks too.
My turn?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll show you guys how it's done. See, that's 21 to hit. And 8 slashing.
That takes him down. How you want to do it?
Drive my sword right through his gut and shove him off. Then I'll move to the last guy and pass.
I'm going to try another firebolt. Dirty 20 and, ooh, max damage. That's 10 fire damage.
The battle ends as Yorkus scorches the final red brand.
Well done, gentlemen.
Don't let this distract you from the fact Donnie took a shit in the fountain. Speaking of which, your fly's down.
Whoops. But hey, let's just move past that. Let's see what they had on them and check out this room now.
On the red brands, you would find a total of 48 silver, 12 gold, and 2 garnets. We'll just add all of that to the loot pile, and you can split it later on.
Let's check out the room those red brands came from first.
Inspecting the area, this appears to be a storeroom pressed into service as living quarters. 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half of the chamber.
I'm going to take a look around for anything useful.
Give me an investigation check.
Got 16.
Nothing of much use. Some salted food and ale in the barrels and some red cloaks on the bed, but otherwise there isn't much.
Let's go check out the entrance under the stairs.
Thick dust covers the flagstones of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet, and the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate, now green with age. A relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors.
Nah, bro, this is sus as hell.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna have to agree with you.
Let me go check the previous room for more doors. Maybe we missed one that Ben didn't mention. I'll walk the perimeter of the room, I guess. Look for anything interesting we may have missed.
What's your passive perception?
It's, 15.
Interestingly enough, Gralmir, as you give the room a once-over, you notice strange discrepancies in the stonework in the southwest corner of the room.
I know stone. Is there some kind of button or lever?
Doesn't seem to be, no.
Maybe if I just push on it.
After you put some weight behind it, the stone wall creaks open. It turns out this was a hidden door on iron hinges.
Geez, nice work, Gralmir.
Thanks, now let's move ahead quietly again.
Roll some new stealth checks.
Rolled 6.
Man, same here.
21.
14 for me.
And I got 18.
Better than last time, at least. As you all proceed, a cold breeze fills this large natural cavern, carrying with it the faint scent of decaying flesh. A crevasse divides the cavern and is flanked by 2 rough stone columns that support the 20-foot-high ceiling. 2 arched wooden bridges span the chasm.
Smells like ass in here. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
All right, fuck stealth. Let's just move forward.
Yeah, let's get the hell out of here.
You guys want to go across the bridge or go along this wall to the north?
Donnie, give me a deception check.
Wait, what? I didn't even do anything.
I know, just give me one.
A 7.
Okay, carry on.
What the hell?
Which way, guys?
I'm gonna step onto the bridge, Ben.
All right, Barbin, you feel a slight force in your head, as if something is trying to pry.
Something's off. We're being watched, I think.
Is it this damn bridge? Is it haunted?
You can investigate the bridge, I guess.
Nice, nat 15. It's haunted, isn't it?
No, but that is exactly the roll you needed to discover how faulty this bridge is. Any weight over, say 50 pounds, would cause it to collapse most likely.
Better back your queso looking ass up, Donnie.
Oh, fuck off, Jorkus. Your brain is more dense than my stomach.
Looks like we're going up. Let's move.
Are you guys going all the way up, or to the second bridge?
Let me check this one. Maybe it won't be as shitty as the other.
Given you had seen the poor craftsmanship on the previous bridge, you can tell this one is safe enough. Though you're better off not taking your time when crossing. By the way, Jorkus, give me a deception check.
Me too now. Oh, gosh. 10.
Got it, thanks.
Ben's freaking me the fuck out. Let's cross this bridge, one at a time.
You all make it across without issue. Where would you like to go?
I'm going to begin walking down the side of the crevasse. I'm going to keep a close listen out for anything while I do so.
Perception check.
As a wolf, I have advantage on perception checks using hearing. Man, that's still only a 13.
It's silent, almost as if this place is deliberately being avoided.
Nope, let's move it. Turn that corner right there.
You that scared of some ambiance, Donnie?
I'm scared of the reason for it. Let's get moving.
At the end of this side of the chasm, there is an opening to the south, which you assume is the reason for the draft in here, and a staircase going down to 2 doors, one on the left and one on the right.
I'm going to approach the left door and put my ear to it.
Perception check.
Nice, that's 22.
The language is lost on you, but what you can obviously hear is the sound of laughing and yelling on the other side of the door. At least 2 or 3 voices.
This looks like a job for Donnie.
Everyone get into position. All right, Ben, I'm gonna break the wall down, Chris Jericho style.
This barracks contains 4 roughly built wooden bunks with heaped up blankets and dirty dishes scattered about. A strong smell of unwashed bodies and rotten meat fills the air. 3 tall, furry humanoids are lounging among the mess, barking orders at a sad little goblin that demeans itself for their amusement. Your sudden appearance causes the goblin to faint. Surprise round, roll initiative.
Got 17.
Yes! Natural 20 makes 23.
13.
Only 3.
That's 18.
Damn, these rolls, the bugbears got 22, 21, and 6. You're up first, Donnie. Go ahead.
Gonna run up to the closest bugbear and get the swing in. That's a 25 to hit. 13 damage, nice. I may as well use my second wind as well to regain some HP. All right, I'm back to full. I'll pass.
The bugbears are surprised, so you're up, Sildar.
I'm gonna run in and get to swinging on the other bugbear. Before I attack, I'm gonna cast Wrathful Smite. Man, 11 misses.
Not goated like me.
Yeah, whatever. Go ahead, Jorkus.
I'm going to move on in and use my Tides of Chaos, Ben. Advantage on an attack.
Well, you know the rules we settled on. This is an automatic wild magic surge.
Please, God.
Okay, you feel suddenly a bit more energized, Jorkus. All your spells that are in action now cost a bonus action.
Oh, wow. Sweet. Now to launch a Chaos Bolt at the nearest bugbear at advantage. Does a 16 hit?
Yep, roll damage.
Oh, Ben, I got 2 2s.
Why are you so excited, Joe? That's ass.
Since he got the same number on his damage die for Chaos Bolt, he gets to make another attack roll against a nearby enemy. What's the total damage, Jorkus?
Wait, what?
Chaos Bolt adds another d6. So that's a total of 8 cold damage to Bugbear 2.
Okay, roll to hit again.
Hell yeah, an 18. Holy shit, that's 2 4s.
Wait, does it bounce again?
Wow, yeah, it does. What's this total, Jorkus?
10 force damage to Bugbear 1.
Okay, next attack roll.
What the hell? Did Joe just keel over?
He just crit. Holy shit.
No way, let me see this. Damn, Joe, nice stuff, man. Go ahead and roll damage, add another D8 onto it.
Oh man, no more bouncing. That's a total of 23 damage to Bugbear 3, though, including the crit and d6.
What the hell? 23 damage?
This is the best day of my life.
Jorkus just did a total of 41 damage in 1 turn. I'm speechless.
Holy crap, Joe.
Is he the goat?
Well, roll wild magic again, Joe. This one is for the casting.
A 15 and a nat 20, I'm safe.
I'm like stunned.
Yeah, that is like beyond impressive.
Dread it. Run from it. Destiny arrives all the same. Oh yeah, pass, by the way.
Well, after a turn like that, this should be thoroughly disappointing. I'm going to first cunning action hide and then shoot at the one in the way back. That's an 18 on stealth.
Okay, shoot with advantage.
Okay, never mind. I just crit 2. That's 13 damage.
After being nearly one-shot by Jorkus, the bugbear falls from a sudden arrow sticking right into his chest.
Go ahead, Gralmir.
I'm gonna run in and bite this bugbear in the balls. I have advantage because of pack tactics, and I'm flanking. Dirty 20 and 4 damage.
That bite to the privates takes him out. I'm guessing that you mean to not kill him and just incapacitate him?
Yeah, we need info on some stuff.
Gotcha. Anything else for you?
Nah, go ahead, Donnie.
I'm still stunned after Jorkus's turn.
Yeah, I have that effect on people.
Apparently it's a negative effect. That's a nat 1. That's all for me, Ben.
Okay, he's gonna swing back at you now. An 18 will hit you for 7 damage. Your go, Sildar.
That'll be a 19 to hit. I still have Smite active, so that's a total of 9 damage. And they need to make a wisdom save or be frightened.
16 beat it?
Yeah, I'll pass now.
I'm just going to firebolt him. 17 to hit for 8 damage.
He's still kicking. Anything else, Yorkus?
Wow, I'm surprised, and that's all for me, though.
Okay, I'm going to get up on this guy and stab at him. 21 to hit and 10 damage.
With a final stab into the bugbear, this brute finally collapses and our fight is over.
I'm gonna push this last guy's Morningstar away from him.
I'm gonna get out of my wolf form, Ben. Hey, scary guy. You seen a dwarf in these parts? The black spider took him.
The bugbear, who's still crying a bit over losing his manhood to a wolf, says,
Yeah, you.
This wise ass.
A different dwarf? Black spider brought him to a castle or something.
Move over, Gralmir. Where's Cragmaw Castle, you idiot?
Roll intimidation.
A 4. Damn it, man.
Just kill me already, scum.
Do you condone this one, Sildar?
People can be reasoned with and brought to change. I fear he cannot.
Good enough for me.
Ben, is the goblin still passed out?
Let me see. Yeah, he is.
I'll give him a little shake. Excuse me, sir.
Nothing.
I'll step next to Jorkus and give the goblin a few slaps.
It takes a moment, but he wakes up looking terrified.
Why, hello, young man. What might your name be?
Droop. Don't hurt, Droop.
What a lovely name. Don't worry, buddy. You'll be safe with us.
Why does Jorkus become friends with like every goblin we meet?
Yes, keep Droop safe, and Droop will help.
We need to find Mr. Glassstaff. Have you seen him?
And preferably, a way to get to him undetected? We've already found one secret door. There must be more.
Secret door? Oh, yes. Droop knows secret door.
Brilliant. Could you show us where it is?
Yeah, while they're talking, Ben, I'm looting.
Haha, all right, we'll get to that in a sec. Yes, follow Droop. Secret door, storeroom door.
This guy is sussing me out.
Donnie, you would find 33 silver on one of the bugbears and an eye patch embroidered with gems. There is also a single iron key, nothing much else.
Dub.
All right, guys, let's follow Droop, I guess.
Following Droop, you make your way back around the crevasse and up to the northern area you passed earlier. Several barrels are stored against the walls here, along with a number of empty crates, straw for packing, hammers, pry bars, and nails. Looks, doors, secret doors, stone doors. Droop would show you not one door, but 2. One in the southwest corner and one in the northeast corner of the room.
Good job, Droop.
Yes, good doors.
Good doors to you, too.
Wait, so which one is Glassstaff behind?
Droop would point to the bottom left door.
I'll push on the wall. What's here?
A staircase leads down. At the bottom is a dead end.
Droop, you lying sack of...
No! More secret door.
Huh?
I'm going to go down the stairs. Is there another door?
Let's all go with him, just in case.
There is. On the left side is another secret door.
Okay, guys, get ready. I'll push on this one, too.
That can't be good.
Sitting at the desk is a short, dark-bearded human male in robes, studying a tome. He wears a princely mantle of ermine. A beautiful glass staff leans against his chair, within easy reach. As he hears the creak of his secret door, he gasps and looks in your direction. He locks eyes with you, Sildar, and this man looks familiar. This man is Yarno Albrecht.
Wait, what?
What the hell?
Oh my God.
No way.
Who?
I believe that is a good stopping point for this session.
Oh, man, you can't do us like that.
Sorry, it just fits too perfectly.
This session was crazy. Super excited for the next one now.
Some great role-playing and some great fights. Awesome job, guys.
I gotta give it to you, Joe. I still don't know how you dished out like 40 damage in one turn, but that was sick.
The dice gods have blessed me today. We all had some pretty good rolls, actually.
We still doing magic at Joe's place?
Yeah, what time did we say?
I think,
You said 6 p.m., Joe?
yeah, that time.
Is 6 not past your bedtime, Joe?
You won't be asking that when my new deck is kicking your ass.
Who'd you make?
Let's just say it starts with Fibblethip the Lost.
So, you made Fibblethip?
Oh man, too good of a hint.
Yeah, lucky guess.
Hope you guys enjoyed. You probably noticed outros for each session were cut short for those who have seen each session as it was posted. This was just done to make the compilation flow more naturally. If you wish to see all the unedited sessions, make sure to give them a watch. Hope you all enjoyed the compilation, and as always, comment any ideas or tips. Once the party finishes this campaign, we'll be moving to another sourcebook, and I'd like to incorporate ideas from you all to make the campaign a bit more interactive and unique. As we get closer to this campaign ending, I'll be having more polls and discussions about the book that was decided on and what we'll be hoping to add into it. With all that being said, love you guys, and thank you for watching. See you next time.